It is ChunkeyMonkey40 here, and I'm very excited to be doing this video because Whistlin' Diesel just bought a General Lee recently.
And there's 2 reaction channels that probably a lot of y'all watch. Chunky Monkey on the spot, buddy. Chunky Monkey. What the fuck? I love you, too, bro, I love you too, Chunk.
Rednecker than a redneck with tan lines. It really seemed like the past year has been nothing but my life continuing to crumble into microscopic pieces. It's almost like I've kicked myself to the curb for a bit, leaving my old life behind. And I really can't tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I was working at an easy job with great people. I had a great relationship and I had a few friends at my side to kick it with. People each day will cruise down that bumpy back road that we call life, but stop when they wind up at a down bridge and don't realize that they missed the detour a mile back. You aren't trapped. This is just another obstacle that the powers placed in your path to see if you can make it through. There are some very villainous powers in the Destiny planning room, don't get me wrong, but the rest love you and care for you, whereas the villainous one is the one just making you stronger. I literally think I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and think that this was all a dream.
No, man. No, ain't no dream. Only dreams are the ones you're working for, and keep working harder for them.
Thank you. And the people who fly the Confederate flag are not always racist. Yeah, there's those piece of shits in the Ku Klux Klan.
It's like, well, you can't judge me by my flag that did symbolize racism. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you like argue that? Like, that to me, it's inarguable. Like, you can't say, well, it never didn't. That's not what it means.
And I'll agree with you on that.
You can't judge me, but yeah, I'm carrying around this big judging cape. Like, judge me now by my flag.
I'll agree with you on that.
You have like...
I have a disease, that's why I smoke it. It's an autoimmune disease. It helps me my ulcerative colitis.
Really? Mm-hmm. So ulcerative colitis.
Yep.
What exactly?
It's basically an autoimmune disease that affects the large intestine, and so it's like it basically it causes bleeding in your large intestine, and it's a bunch of ulcers scattered through it, and it causes like bleeding and whatnot. And
really,
yeah, so I have to get an infusion every 8 weeks. I actually have it coming up in 3 weeks. It's Entyvio. It prevents white blood cells from attacking the large intestine and like stops the bleeding basically. It's really dope how it works.
Well,
yeah,
all that science, bitch.
Science, bitch.
Gotta grab my keyboard.
We used to do a Breaking Bad fan series in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was called Captain Cook. It was based around Jesse Pinkman and like before he hooked up with Walter White, and we were theorizing like how his life was. Only the difference was we kept killing off of his friends and everything because the voice actors were so shitty people, and we were like, yeah, fuck you, we can't have you at our show anymore.
Dude, shit gets wild on GTA Online.
Oh, dude, GTA is crazy.
Like I remember when GTA first came out, and GTA 5 that I'm talking about, because it's the only one still out, right?
That's the only one that matters. I mean, it's been out since 2013. That's what, 8 years 8 years.
Well, how long was it between that and
5 years?
5 years.
Yeah, dude, they should have released a new video game like a couple years ago. And there's been rumors like all these YouTubers like Mr. Boss for the Win and all those guys, like they make like these clickbait videos like GTA 6 coming soon, is coming out, and announcement this year at E3 or whatever the hell, and then it doesn't happen every single time. And you're just like, that's hilarious, because the issue is people are still playing GTA 5 so much, there's no point for them to make a new game. Why would they make a new game? Why reinvent the wheel when the wheel already works, you know?
So then it goes to me, it's like, so are people like just begging that much for a new storyline?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're going to get. The rest of it's map. And a new map? But you can do map updates.
They did one, but it's like only in the heist. You can't even use it in free mode or anything. You can't? No, dude, you can't. You have to do mod menus and shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
So that makes no sense to me. It's like, why doesn't, you know, why don't they just get with the program and just start releasing new maps, and then, you know, do what everybody else does and charge for it?
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know, or just sell a new
for your DLC.
Sell like GTA 5, like 5.1 and 5.2 with all different maps and whatnot. Like that would be the way to do it, to where you could transfer your character to that. So because you've been playing GTA 5 for 8 years, you got a pretty high ranked character with a lot of cars and a lot of money probably. Right. And like me, I've been on the game since the midnight release, and so I have a lot of history in GTA, but in the last 3 years, I've stopped playing it just to, affect those numbers. So that then, you know, they've noticed that it's starting to go down. Not much people are playing it anymore. Really? Because that's the whole issue why they won't make a new game, is because people are playing it so much.
Yeah, you kind of got to like boycott it almost. You're like, no, we really want to play, but we're not going to.
Nope.
Like, just so you know, we really want to play, but we're not going to.
Nope.
Not until you make a new game.
Exactly. Like, it's like, I want to.
But the whole game is just for a map.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really all it is. Like Call of Duty, every single time, the reason they release a new one is like it's basically just the same thing over and over again. It's just new maps and shit.
And a new storyline.
Yeah, and a new storyline. And people are like, oh my God, new Call of Duty. It's like, really? Like, I would have that surprise with a new GTA, not a new Call of Duty. I was expecting that next year.
Well, I don't know how it is now with like Call of Duty and stuff, but it used to, then it turned into like the battle of like which Call of Duty.
Video gaming itself has gone down so much. So many people are more into social media and trying to like grow a business or something. Like that's like, have you noticed that? Like, you know, you don't have much people like doing this shit.
Yes.
They're like, man, I'm stuck on quarantine. I'm bored as shit. I've played every video game. They're not making new video games. Let's I don't know. Let's sell artwork.
Yeah.
You know, it's shitty artwork. Yeah, OnlyFans is huge right now. All these lazy chicks who just want to flash their tits for.
And the original creator of OnlyFans didn't make it to be like a porn site.
Same with Snapchat, but look what happened.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like actually, if people would be like, kind of like everybody's doing with investing in stocks, like stick it to the man. Like everybody could just flood OnlyFans with their band, their brand, their vlogging, their and anything they wanted to do. Like they could flood it with that, and then have people pay like $2 a month to access your band's special features or special whatever. Like you could do that on there totally. Well, but nobody's doing it because it has the stigma of it's porn now.
Exactly. And like my buddy Honest Jake and Dylan Talks, they did this thing for a while, and it was the country rap opinion. And basically they did country rap news because no one was really doing it. Now there's another guy, Caesar Beavers. He has this website and app and shit, country rap news. But they were Dylan Talks and Honest Jake. They were doing the country rap opinion, and they would do like a little podcast, something like this. Only it was like, you know, over a Zoom call.
Right.
And they talk about country rap news. Well, they made an OnlyFans, and they were going to post exclusive shit on there, but it never ended up happening. I don't know what's up with it.
They never did it?
No, they stopped doing the country rap opinion together.
Oh, they just stopped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. And so now I feel like Jake, honestly, he might end up doing it. But
well, honestly, like,
but he has such a big thing against OnlyFans. It was funnier than fuck when he actually made the account, because he posted on his Instagram because he had spoken out against OnlyFans, and then next thing you know, he posts on Instagram, "Hey, I made an OnlyFans." People were pissed.
Yeah, I imagine, but it's like people that like take pictures.
Yeah, it's got a bad rap.
Perfect for you to put your stuff on there and have people pay to get your pictures, and then you could like say, you know, you can keep, you know,
it's like
however
Patreon,
many
only
pictures.
better and it's more known.
Exactly.
Yeah. And plus, some people, maybe if you're lucky enough to have that type of a body, maybe you'll get lucky enough people accidentally sign up for it thinking it's, you know, an OnlyFans, but really it's just another YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's just like you.
It's just
like,
your exclusive
posting-
YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you get instead of waiting for like enough subscribers or whatever watch time and all that to get paid, you just get paid right away.
Yeah,
That's what he made it for.
exactly. And now it's
I mean, he's sitting here like it got turned into porn, but I'm still making money. Why am I mad?
he don't give a shit. He's like, they fucked up my platform, but hey, it's still cool, so why not?
Yeah, like I mean,
It's still popping.
He's still got to be making. He's probably making more money now than he ever was when it was.
Oh, dude.
just supposed to be
with-
for art form.
Some people sign up for it just like fucking around with their friends. They're like,
People-
this would be funny if I signed up for it. Give me your card.
Dude, honestly, my honest opinion is the only people that are like purchasing OnlyFans and stuff is because they want to see that chick that they want to bang and they want to see him naked.
Yeah,
They're like, this is my only chance.
they're that desperate.
That fucking desperate to see
I
that
couldn't
chick.
imagine.
Like, what else? You have
Yeah.
everything else that's free for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You have free porn everywhere. And it's like actual porn. I mean, I'm sure you're getting actual porn on OnlyFans. I don't know. I've never subscribed. Don't have to.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like you're back in the day, you know, like my dad one day, he said to me, he was like, you know, it's crazy that you guys get so much porn nowadays for free. You know, we were all just joking around. And then you hear like comedians and shit talk about it too. And they're just like, yeah, you know, it's crazy you guys get so much porn and just shit for free. Like you could literally Google boobies and you could find every single size and type and color of boobs.
Dude, I'll tell you when I fucking first, it wasn't even Google, it was Yahoo'd.
Yahoo! I found some boobies.
Yahoo! Yeah, with that.
Yahoo
I
Mountain Dew.
Googled boobies. Dude, it took forever just to load to get to the nipple.
Yeah.
Like, this
The
page is
censorship?
like, "Dee-dee." No, just because I had dial up.
Damn, that was way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, before you. Yeah, you didn't deal with dial up.
Nope.
No,
Well, what year was that?
Oh, dude. I had to have been like 12 years old, so maybe 2002.
Okay, so that was like when I was born, the same year.
Okay, there you go. So
Yeah.
you were a little baby, and I was sitting here Googling boobs and waiting for it to load on a screen.
Meanwhile, my mom's giving birth.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, shit,
funny.
man. I'm like, look, but look how far it's coming.
This
like
podcast went south really fast.
that. Talking about moms giving birth and little Kyle's looking at porn. Well, it's not even porn. It's like just a. Honestly, I think it was like a site for breast implants. I think that's what it was. That's like all we could get.
That's
Like,
funny as shit.
And we were waiting for this site to like load up, you know, where it would slice and dice the breast. Like we were just waiting to see that boob.
Oh yeah, she's getting surgery.
Yeah, like this is now you're talking. This is when we're like just getting interested. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, let's just see. Like, can we see a picture of boobs?
Ooh, boobs. Really quick click
Yeah.
off. Mom might
Yeah.
be in the room.
Or you're looking the encyclopedia for boobs or what breasts, and it shows like a little like the medical textbooks and stuff. They would always have like a picture of that.
Yeah.
Did you have to see the Miracle Life movie?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Wait, what grade was that in? Because I don't
Had
remember
to
much of
be-
middle school.
I don't even know. Was it middle school?
It probably was because that's when sex ed was. Well, no,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
it was like fifth grade. Fifth grade was sex ed
no.
around for me.
5th grade? You
Yeah.
were in sex ed?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, you must have had a problem in your area.
Yeah. Yeah, because the next year we had drug informative.
Oh no, Dare, the Dare program
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
Dare.
Oh, yeah, Dare
Yeah.
you to do it.
Not to point any fingers, but Pinckney's like 40 minutes away. Heroin high. That's what everyone called it.
Oh man.
Now I'm gonna get shit from my buddies in Pinckney. Don't bring that up. We don't talk about that.
Dude, every area is
Yeah.
like Allegan south of here. Everybody says everybody makes meth in Allegan. Like I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I have a friend who lives out here, and they said that the house right around the trailer right around the corner from theirs got busted for a drug bust.
the trailer right around the corner.
Yeah, and it had
from
a meth
their
lab
trailer.
inside.
Yeah, that sounds like quite a story.
Fucking trailer park boys in real life.
Yeah, no shit.
Only
Where's
they didn't make
Bubbles?
meth. They just grow mushrooms
They just grow
under
mushrooms.
trailers. Yeah, in one episode, Ricky put a bunch of cow shit underneath the trailers to get rid of rats, and then after
Oh,
that, tons of
yeah,
mushrooms grew.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd be having a hard time.
Imagine having that awesome of a trailer park. Just look at your trailer. Holy shit, goodies.
I guess it depends on your area. But you'd probably be having like a really hard time selling mushrooms right now, or you just hit bank because you're
Yeah.
selling a lot of mushrooms right now. Because a lot of people I see, like I've seen a few pictures of people going out like picking their own.
Yeah, I hear
mushrooms
about
and
them.
stuff.
Yeah, like right now, morels are huge. Morels are fucking huge.
Huge.
right now. Huge.
Huge.
They are huge. Absolutely huge.
They're huge.
Oh man, you're doing good.
Dude, you doing good. You doing good.
I'm gonna build a wall, and it is gonna be huge. It's gonna be so great. Oh my god.
That was good. Oh, it's good. You just gotta get the old.
You just gotta get a little bit of a rasp.
huge.
Yeah, you gotta eat like that rasp, and then you gotta get, just gotta be a dick, and you just grab
It's
them.
gotta be a dick. You just gotta grab them. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna get canceled now.
No. That's why I do long form podcasts, and it doesn't last.
Yeah,
like
people don't
20
watch
minutes.
it.
Like what? Like most podcasts would be like done right now.
Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We just talked about porn and boobs. That's
Porn
it.
and boobs. That's it. I mean,
We're done
honestly,
today.
it'd probably take off faster. I talk shit about my own podcast all the
Two
time.
Michigan jackasses talking about porn all day.
Yeah, I know. It's like, or like somebody said, was it, maybe it was the Joe Rogan, Tom Segura I was listening to, and they're like, all these people going out making their podcasts with their, it's the Kyle and Derek show.
Yeah.
Like
It's
who
so corny.
who the fuck are you anyway? Who the fuck is Kyle and Derek? Like nobody fucking cares.
So, do you have a name for yours? Or is it just like the Obscured
Obscured State of Mind podcast.
That's what I've been advertising it
Yeah,
as. I was
that's
like,
what it is.
My buddy Kyle, excuse me, at Obscured State of Mind. Excuse me, Miyagi. Miyagi fix when sun walks off.
It's that Diet Dew or that Mountain Dew. I drink Diet Dew.
I drink Mountain Dew. I don't like Diet. Diet makes you give you cancer or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they say.
like,
but
like this
sugar
one's
makes
better
you,
though,
Yeah, I would say like sugar makes you fat, but like clearly looking at you, that's not the case.
Dude, I used to drink so much Mountain Dew. Like, I literally used to hydrate on Mountain Dew when I was younger. And then after that, I got diagnosed with my colitis. And after that, it was just downhill from there.
So to wrap it back around to the beginning, so with that, what is it called again? With the ulcers?
Ulcerative colitis.
Yeah,
so
so you just said.
basically,
So is that you can drink like Mountain Dew and like not have any reactions?
no. Well, like if you've been medicated for a while and you've been doing good, like I tried, like literally, I used to eat like shit.
Oh, speaking
it was,
of medicated.
yeah, it was, yeah. Ooh, hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't really affect.
It does, but like right now, because I'm on the Entyvio infusion, and Entyvio is basically it redirects the large intestines from attacking, or no, it redirects the white blood cells from attacking your large intestines, and it helps out a ton. Excuse me.
Jeez, you got the burps, man.
Yeah, I know it's Mountain Dew, man.
Mountain
I've had
Dew.
2 of them today, which is way too much, honestly.
Yeah, for what you're
Yeah, because
explaining.
technically, because ulcerative colitis so basically it's a bunch of like yellow dots scattered throughout your large intestine. It's like polka dots everywhere, like every like this much. There's a fucking dot of ulcerative colitis, and that's something that's like a germ that's eating away at your intestine, causing it to bleed, and it's digesting that instead of the shit. And so it's really eating away at your large intestines, causing blood clots to come out all the time, and it's very, very painful. But once
You chuckle. It's very painful.
but yeah, because it's weird to say that, it's like, but it's true. It's like,
So it's in your intestines. It's not really eating at the shit or whatever is
no, you're
going
just,
through
instead
there,
of
it's
shitting,
eating
you're like
at-
basically pooping strawberry yogurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So your stools are more like strawberry yogurt a lot of the time, or just when you're
Yeah,
having
but
a
not
flare
anymore
up?
because, you just got to get medicated. I got a colonoscopy on my birthday, August 29th, 2019. And
There
then
you go. I'm an
after-
August dude too.
No shit, what day?
August 15th.
August 15th?
Yep.
I had a girlfriend who was the 23rd.
That's
was
my
weird.
brother's birthday is 23rd, and my mom's is the 22nd. It's either 22nd, 23rd, or 23rd, 24th. But yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, there's so many people.
I got an
know.
uncle born in August. I got a cousin born in August.
That's crazy. For me, that month where everyone's born is April. My grandma's on the 24th. My uncle's on the 21st.
My wife's
Trapper's
April.
on the 18th.
My wife and her mom are April.
I've yet to know anybody who's born on 420, but I'm really hoping I can.
You want to know?
Soon.
You would have met somebody today where their son was, but he's not here because he had to cancel. But my buddy Rich, his baby was born.
Did you fire him?
On 420? No, I didn't fire him. He just
should've.
canceled on me again.
He canceled. You gotta fire him.
Yeah, well,
You're fired.
No, you. Yeah, you fired.
You're fired.
Yeah, I can't.
Gotta do the little
I
cobra.
can't do it. Yeah.
You're fired. I can't even do it.
No. How the hell am I gonna fire help? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Y'all are just helping me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like if you gotta cancel, it's like I run it. I run it solo like today. You know what I mean? It's just it's.
And see, that's a
I can't
hustler right
hope,
there, man.
You know?
That's a hustler. You guys gotta subscribe to this dude and keep an eye on him. He's got some cool shit coming, and he's a hustler for sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like out of like I don't know what this is gonna be 30 something episodes.
He paid me to say that.
This is his first time, so he's shouting me out, propping me up. Damn, man.
Just
Yeah.
play.
Yeah. No, that's what Elon got in trouble for. Oh, I'm bringing up a current events, but whatever. Elon got
What did he get in trouble for?
well,
now?
not in trouble, but people.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What you dude? Which, by the way, you remind me like the Michigan redneck Elon Musk.
Hell, fucking yeah. Dude. I
Yeah.
gotta show you this picture. Maybe I can find it.
You probably look just like him, don't you?
No, but it's me and him together.
What? You met him?
No, no, I cropped it, but it was pretty funny.
Well, that's cool.
Oh shit! Now I forgot what I was gonna say.
Elon Musk, current event.
Oh yeah. He said on SNL. He was on SNL this past weekend. Did you know
yeah,
that?
yeah. I saw something about him starting some sort of controversy. I didn't know exactly what it was. I didn't read it.
Well, he said about the Dogecoin or however you say that Dogecoin. He
What's
said,
that?
You're not into stocks or investing or any of the cryptocurrency.
No.
Me
I don't really fuck
not
with,
really either. But
Bitcoin
I'm
and shit.
surprised you're like a social media guy. You'd think you would have seen something about Dogecoin.
Yeah, but I'm also a redneck, and I just follow Kid Rock, Upchurch. Everyone who lives in, everyone who's popular in the trailer park is who I follow, and so I don't think much people like Bitcoin. They're like, Bitcoin, you want a bit of coin? How much coin do you want? I got a couple pennies right here, a couple dimes.
Well, anyways, it's a cryptocurrency type thing that people kind of started up, and it was almost like a meme.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's picking up steam, and he's like behind some of it or something. I'm not too entirely sure, but he went on SNL and he was doing a skit, and in his skit he said, "Yeah, it's nothing but a hustle." So a bunch of people went up in arms in it, thinking that like all this whole Dogecoin is a hustle, and a lot of people emptied their stock out of it.
Yeah, and they're banking on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody else is like, you know, like it was a skit. That's like saying Chris Farley really lived in a van down by the river. You know, have you seen that skit?
Yeah, I love. I am 35 years old. I am divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I love Chris Farley. Me and my buddy Trap just watched The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd the other day.
Oh, really?
Dude, that movie is so funny. I forgot how funny it was. And then we watched a little bit of Tommy Boy, but dude, Tommy Boy is funnier than shit. I just watched the
Tommy Boy is
I Am
Black
Chris
Sheep.
Farley
Have you ever
documentary.
seen that one?
Yes, dude, I
Yeah.
want to watch it so bad. I haven't seen it before though, but
I
I
have
want
it
to
on
watch it so bad.
VHS.
Dude, let's have an old school day where we just sit down, no phones, just VHS tapes.
Yeah, dude.
VHS and
Seriously.
record
That's
players.
why. That's why. Are you? Well, so okay. I got multiple questions running through my head. I told you we were gonna have a lot to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
But so
We haven't even talked about exploration yet.
We haven't
This
talked
is gonna
about
be a
anything.
Long podcast.
we haven't talked about anything. We've
Better have,
rambled.
yeah. You better have good internet because this is gonna take a while to upload.
Oh yeah. I let it go overnight.
Oh, cool.
Um.
So I can waste this time for extra.
So, okay. So you do a lot of camping?
No, but with the truck I just bought, I really want to.
So you don't do a lot of camping.
Nope.
Right? You live in urban part of Michigan.
Yep.
It's not country.
It's more country actually where I grew
Is
up.
it?
If you've ever
Where
heard
you
of,
grew up? Hartford?
Cohocton, Michigan.
No, where the fuck is that?
It's just right outside of Howell.
Oh, Howell.
Yeah,
I know where Howell is.
It's right by Howell, but it's like it's literally there's one gas station. Like if you blink, you'll miss it. If you know where Byron, Michigan is, that's sort of where it is, and it's a cool little town, but there's some bad history there.
So how
too.
long did you grow up there?
I grew up there my whole life. It
So,
was up until my 18th birthday when I moved out to my grandma's, and so my dad still lives there to this day.
so how long have you been living where you're living now?
Well, right now I'm staying with my mom right now, and I've been there for 2 months, but I moved in on August 29th, 2020 to my grandma's house. And I put up a studio upstairs, and I was helping her out a little bit around the house and whatnot.
Right. So you've been country living,
Yeah.
but you don't do a lot of camping.
No.
Why
Because
not?
it was just my backyard.
Because you had your backyard.
Yeah, we lived on 10 acres, and so, you know.
So you would.
If
so
I
you
wanted
would
to go
camp
out into the
would you
woods.
camp outside a lot at your own
We did
house?
one time when we were younger, but we
See,
didn't-
one time.
Yeah.
Really?
We were younger, but
So you guys like don't
Yeah.
go out and set up tents and stuff and do shit
no,
like that?
no, not really, because we just usually just go out there, and then, you know, we'll be out there, you know, doing whatever in the woods.
Because you have your house back.
Yeah,
there.
and then we just go back, walk into the house, you know.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
Like where you are right now, in sort of like a bit of a suburb area.
Yeah.
Like, you know, going out there is like, it's cool for you guys. It's nice to get out and relax a little bit, get away, right?
To where you had that all the time.
Yeah, that's always been like, now it's like where I grew up, it's like a 35-minute drive to Walmart. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was
It's way
telling
out
my
in the
wife. I
boondocks.
was like, you know, because we're thinking about buying land in the UP.
no shit, where at?
Not sure yet. Like this is like the crumb of the iceberg.
That's like the
we
goal.
we haven't gone down that hole yet, but we're set up to do it. So we're going to. But yeah, we're just looking around, looking at places.
That'd be awesome. And then, dude, if you get
But
some
that's
property,
what I told her, though.
If you get some property and shit,
You
you need
fucker.
to build an out. You need to. I interrupt people so much, dude.
No,
Just-
that's
you're gonna have
fine,
to
but
deal
I
with
always
that.
forget, so it's fine.
But you're gonna. My buddy Jake gets on me that all the time. He's like, "Dude, you interrupt me like for like the 50 millionth time." I'm like,
I
"I'm
don't
sorry,
care.
I had
Interrupt
something
me.
to say."
You're making this my job easy.
But I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah. If you get some land and whatnot, you need to build an outdoor, like, you know, out of concrete and shit, or like picnic table or something. You need to build an outdoor podcast area. For like a nice
Outdoors.
day.
Yeah. And then
For like
you
a
can
nice
hear
day.
like the
birds chirping and everything.
chirping
That'd be
and
cool as
shit.
fuck.
Hell fucking yeah. it
Yeah.
would be. Oh yeah. And if
That'd
you
be
did
awesome.
it during the day, the only thing is then during the day you got to contest with lighting, and then you might have to do it like you're gonna definitely have to do it in the evening.
Be a little harder, but think about it. You're gonna be at like 500,000 subscribers plus, maybe 500 million.
exactly.
You know, so it'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
Subscribe.
I'm begging you. No.
He will do anything.
No, that's not me. You know, that's not the type
Yeah.
of person I am. I don't.
Subscribers,
I'm not gonna beg.
people piss me off so much when they care about subscribers. Like it
I
doesn't.
mean,
matter.
I'm gonna advertise it.
Yeah.
When I'm posting a video or I'm posting a podcast or a clip, I'm gonna say please subscribe on YouTube because that's where I post
Definitely.
everything. But I'm not going to like, dude. Okay, straight up, honestly, it was last week. I made a post. This was the first time I ever made a post like this, and I went online on my Facebook and I said, "Can I get like maybe 5 people to share the Obscured State of Mind page or whatever? Like just 5 people today, share it, maybe with a recommendation or something of what you like about it."
Yeah.
I had like 28 people to share it, and
What?
28 to me, like that's a
huge.
lot.
Dude. That's a lot to me.
That's a lot. You
Yeah.
know. Like 28 people shared it at the
Like I
end
get
of it.
I
I'm
get
like,
an average of maybe like 250 something likes on like an Instagram post, and like maybe like 30 likes on a Facebook post if it's like relating to Kid Rock, Dukes of Hazzard, or Upchurch. Other than that, like my other Facebook posts, like when I just post something, it gets like 5-6 interactions.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's huge for me too. Like 28 shares, like that's big.
That's
People don't
big.
understand that because like. It's like, yeah, oh wow, only 28. Like, dude, I have as much people in that my high school class. It's like, well, the thing is, you know, 28
true,
people
yeah.
promoting you. Think about it. Every single one of those 28 people knows, you know, 50 to 100 other people on their Facebook, maybe even more. So, and that for even like 2 of them to see, you just tripled your numbers right there.
Right.
You know?
Right.
If each person can show it to 2 people, they tripled your numbers. And then if one of those 2 people share it, so on and so forth.
And then the thing about like
Like that's how I'm gonna cut you off again.
That's fine.
That's how these orange cars matter. koozies took off is like I posted just one little like joke meme about it, like orange cars matter, when a bunch of shit was going down and General Lee got vandalized and they did this painting of it and it was all ripped up. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, they did a ton of they did a thing of graffiti on it, and they vandalized the General Lee, and it had an X on the Confederate flag and everything. And I was like, damn, that's sad that they actually fucked up a General Lee like that. And so I made Orange Cars Matter, just joking around. It was the first thing I ever made in Photoshop. That's why the koozies were made first. That's why they look like shit. These are the new ones I want to get going soon. But yeah, these ones, they turn out like shit, and I am working on shirts for those right now too. But yeah, if you want Orange Cars Matter merchandise, just so you know, John Schneider approves.
John Snyder approves. Schneider?
Schneider. He was in Smallville. He's in the Haves and Have-Nots, and he's also was obviously the lead in Dukes of Hazzard. The Dukes
of Hazzard. Yeah. So, no, we're gonna trail down that whole fucking path. We'll get to that. But like, so I'm just trying to, because your thing too is like, I think I seen one of your videos. You're like country boy and like living in a city and stuff like that. Like that's got to be like fucking culture shock right away.
Yeah.
As soon as you move into like a city, basically.
Yeah. Like it's definitely a lot different. Like it's so weird in Michigan because like it's so country, and then you cross over a big road and it's just you're in the city.
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah,
like you cross, you take one left or right, you make one wrong turn, and you're on a fucking back road dodging potholes like you're drunk, and you're like, holy shit, this is crazy. And you were just in downtown Detroit or whatever, It's so crazy how Michigan is, and so it's pretty easy. Like you could live, like where I live is 45 minutes outside of Detroit. And it's very country there. But then, you make a left, and 10 minutes away from it over here it's all suburbs area. But then you go, there's just certain sections in the suburbs that are just extremely country and backwooded, like like Bishop Lake, for example. If you've ever heard of that in Brighton, I'll be good on that for now. But Bishop Lake in Brighton, that's a very country area in dead center of Brighton. You've got Pinckney right over here, which Pinckney's kind of country, and then you got South Line over there, which is not country at all. And so it's weird how Michigan is built like that. There's just certain sections of land that are built up a ton, and then others that just aren't even touched.
Right. It's like you got like little
patches, kind of
patches, like plots. I was gonna say like plots of like you got a plot of,
and those are all like your nature reserves and shit like that too. And
well, yeah, you got your like national forest area and stuff. Like that's where we go a lot. Like if we're gonna bring the girls, like when we go camping, we don't like go to a campground. We go up to the national forest and we drive down like a seasonal road, and then find a little trail off the seasonal road.
Yeah.
Drive up there, and most of the time you'll find a campsite there, and it's free to camp. It's free.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's free. Like you can take your car and go up to the national forest, and as long as you're in the national forest, Manistee National Forest, yes. As long as you're in the Manistee National Forest area, you can go into the woods and you can camp.
It doesn't matter if you don't have a camp, or like, well, obviously it wouldn't matter, I guess. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's good information to know, because this summer I could do that as a test trial to see before I did that big road trip I was telling you about around.
Yeah, let's talk about the road trip.
Yeah, so as you guys know, I'm gonna drop the video. When are you gonna drop this podcast?
So this podcast probably be like 2 weeks from now, I think.
Okay,
I think it'll be
cool.
Like 2 weeks. So
cool. So whenever you drop the podcast, the Friday of that week, I'm gonna drop. He'll put it on the screen. I'm just kidding.
No, I can.
Oh, if you want to, you can. But I'm gonna drop my return video. I'm going to drop my return to YouTube video, and that's going to be basically, it's just like a tribute to my car that I had. It was my first car. I nicknamed it the General Chunkey.
Yeah, we got to tell what happened to that too.
I rear-ended someone because, so basically what happened is we were leaving a gas station, and right as we were leaving the gas station, we were both going the same way, and then right as we're going over one hill, we're about 3.5 cars ahead, and there's one lady in a driveway, and she's getting ready to pull out. He had passed the driveway, and then I was pulling up to it, looking at her really quick, just a quick little, to see if she was going to pull out or not.
Right.
And 50 feet ahead was the next driveway, and the people in the F-150 in front of me slammed on the brakes, And right as I looked forward, they were veering off the road, slammed on the brakes, and then I hit them. And we were going 50, so
Yeah.
there was no really preventing it. Like if I would have swerved, what's gonna happen? You know, I'm not gonna hit them, but I'm gonna go into the ditch and probably hit the driver's side. Because if you notice, my car is fucked on the passenger side.
Completely.
If it would have been on the driver's side, chances are I probably wouldn't be here today. And that's a scary thing to think about.
It's
and I've
very
really
scary.
changed the way I drive, like big time. And that's sort of the message I want to put in this video is like I was not slowing my roll at all. Now I have. Like the whole way here, like this was a 2.5 hour drive for me. And I was probably going maybe 75 the whole way. It's weird for me to go
Like you're not
over.
speeding no
Yeah,
more.
I want to be very cautious.
You're gonna go to the speed limit. You're not gonna push it.
Yeah, and plus I had to buy this truck too. So I'm like, this is a lot of this is $5,500. I really want to make sure it's okay. But yeah, and then so now with this truck, so that's gonna be the video I'm gonna drop when I come back to YouTube, and then after that I'm gonna start a series with the truck. It's gonna be just sort of like of me like doing something to it. Like I want to get a set of bullhorns, and so I've been going to antique stores trying to find a set for the front of it.
Yes.
And so I'm showcasing, like doing like an antique store mukbang or whatever you'd want to call it.
Yeah.
Where I just showcase an antique store, look at some cool shit, maybe buy a thing or two, promote a bit cool business.
And what's the vehicle you have now again?
2002 Ford F-150 Lariat Edition.
And the previous vehicle was?
2007 Grand Prix.
And that sucks, dude.
3800 supercharged.
3800, bro.
Yeah.
And supercharged. Like those, and that's what I wanted to get a
Dude,
Grand
that thing was
Prix.
fast as fuck. I miss
Besides the superchargers, it had that
Just-
engine in it that wouldn't fucking die.
Yeah.
Everybody always said, and I'm not a fucking like huge car guy here. Like I take my car into the shops to get work
You see
done.
so much of them, dude.
But yeah, they don't die. That's what people say. Like that engine's gonna last you.
Yeah.
If you have a line on a Grand Prix, get it. Or something like that has, or Oldsmobiles.
And mine
have
was
them in
clean
it.
as fuck up until the year, until this year when I crashed it on Easter. Yeah, like it was just now starting to get a little bit of rust in the wheel wells, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that thing
Was that a
clean as
Michigan
shit.
car?
Yeah, it had 160,000 miles on it.
All in Michigan, like all of its life. You looked up
Yeah.
the Carfax.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did?
an old lady had it in Lansing.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
old
when we got it,
lady.
it was like 140,000 something miles on it, and then I drove to Tennessee in it twice. So,
Yeah. Where'd you go to Tennessee?
Nashville and Knoxville.
Nashville, and Knoxville.
Yep.
They're both in big places. Did you
Yeah.
go to the Smokies while you're there?
I drove through them.
Drove through 'em?
I'd
Was it
been to 'em
cool?
before. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we're planning on going.
That's part of the issue with me not having a fast car now is like I can actually cruise and go slow in it and enjoy where I'm going and just take my time.
And because you've slowed your roll.
Exactly. And now I'm not just like, holy shit, this road is fun.
Right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Grand Prix was too much for me. It should not have been a first car.
No, you don't.
By any
Well,
means.
was it bought for you?
Yeah, my dad got it for me.
Yeah, and your dad was probably thinking this engine's gonna last him forever.
And he's like, this is a badass car. It was so funny because at the time I wanted a Challenger. I was like, man, screw this, Grand Prix. I don't want it. My
You didn't
dad's
want
like,
it?
This is a super cool car.
But
We
you,
gotta
did you
get it.
did you but did you take it?
Oh, yeah.
With accepting grace
yeah.
and was
I
like,
was like-
I'll take anything.
I was like, you
you
know what?
get
If
me.
it's good and it's cool, screw it. I mean, it is nice and it's right here.
Well, what if it wasn't cool?
What?
What if it wasn't cool? What if it was like an Oldsmobile blue boat like my buddy had, but it had the
If it was
3800 in
something-
it? It had the
honestly,
3800 in it.
If it was something that my dad recommended, because I trust his, as a kid, you got to trust
Are
your
these fine?
dad's. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
But yeah, you got to trust your dad's vision and his. He knows a little more than you. And me, I don't know shit about cars, so I'm just like, man, I want a Challenger. But he's like, this one's cool. This one's gonna be perfect for you. And so we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can find parts for them like fucking
Exactly.
everywhere.
It's easy as shit.
Easy. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's like so many of them made.
So many of them total, dude. Look,
Total.
like,
We had a Pontiac.
It was-
we had a Pontiac G6 totaled by a drunk driver.
yeah. In the general, that's crazy. Holy shit.
You want to know what's even more crazy about
What?
it? Is the only time. Okay, the first time I only had it once. Again afterwards for like 2 months, but it was the first time ever that we got food stamps. We went to Walmart, me and my current wife. Then
Yeah.
we were just boyfriend, girlfriend. We went to Walmart, dude. Filled up, stocked up on groceries because we just got our EBT card. We just got the food stamps. We're like, finally, stock our shit. Because I had
Yeah.
a job right after that, and then it got taken away. But
Damn.
the drunk driver smacked us from behind, fucking destroyed all the food.
Did he pay for it?
All the food. No. Are you kidding me? He didn't pay for it. You want to know what he did?
What? Drove off?
No. Well, no. His shit wasn't total, but ours was. He was crammed into us. He was stuck because we got hit. We got hit so hard. My wife was in the passenger seat. Her seat literally was like this. It was
Holy
like
shit.
turned.
What?
Kind of over because I looked over and she was kind of like facing me a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? The backs of our seats were blown off.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, we were sitting still. There was 3 cars in front of us, and there was a train going by. This guy was leaving the bar, so we have the train, 1, 2, 3, us, and then way down the road here is a bar. He left that bar, came straight down, driving about 70 miles an hour. It had to have been in a Dodge Ram 1500 because I know it was the same fucking kind of car.
And it was
I
a
have now.
Pontiac Grand Prix?
And we were in a fucking we were in a Pontiac, but it was a G6.
Okay.
So the small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ass packed
Holy
us right
shit.
into the other car. The other car got screwed. That car hit that car. So if we were the only ones there, we would have died because he would have pushed us right into the train.
That's crazy.
And we
You guys
got
were
out of that
stopped
car.
for a train?
Yeah, we were stopped for a train. There's a train going
Holy
by.
shit.
And if he got out of that car, dude, and he comes up to me of all people, because I'm standing outside of the car now. I'm like, what the fuck, And he's in the back of his truck trying to get his dirt bike off. He had a dirt bike.
To go?
Yeah, and he came up to me. He was like, hey, man, would you help me get my dirt bike off my truck? And there's other people standing around. They came up to me. They're like, "Oh my," and I was just like, you serious, dude? Like,
You're trying to fucking leave, and you're gonna ask me.
You're gonna ask me, the person you smacked right into, to help you leave?
What a
Holy
douchebag.
shit! This guy was so blasted, so drunk, drunk.
That's why.
And he came in to the fucking the shop where his vehicle got impounded to, which is where we had to go, the same place to see that our car was totaled.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
he told them, he's like, oh yeah, I had to have been going at least 70 miles an hour.
Holy shit.
What a fucking cock.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So that's my little drunk driving story about
Damn.
how we got fucked on that. But
Yeah, that's crazy. See now that was like, doing what I did
airbags never went off
in his car, in
in our car.
Oh shit.
Yeah, did airbags go off when?
Yeah, that's
you
how I got this mark right here is the
me see.
airbag. I don't know if you
Oh,
can
right
see it
there,
too
the
well.
little red, the redness.
Yeah, it's a little bit of red right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, that's how that was the airbag, and that hurt like hell.
So the airbag hurt more than anything. That's what a lot of people
actually,
say.
The dashboard did come off a little bit, and it slammed into my knee, so that was where I got damaged. But I didn't get a concussion, luckily. And it was a scary thing. But like me, as soon as it happened, I was worried sickless for the people in front of me.
Right.
Because
you
at
were
the
like
time,
you were like
at
fine.
the time I was like, it's my fault. I hit them, but it was just crazy because then I heard the stories about it and I thought about it more. And as I woke up and realized what the fuck happened, I truly do believe, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I truly do believe that they would have gotten into an accident regardless if I was right there or not, because they were going so fast and then they were like veering off the road into gravel. They probably would have hit this. They slammed into the cobblestone mailbox, a big stone mailbox that's like 3x3, and they broke that in half. The dude's truck wasn't even that messed up at all. His frame was a little bent in the back from me rearing into him, but his front frame was good. It was just the metals. So his truck was easily fixed, there was nothing that bad with it.
But you
Maybe
totaled
an alignment.
yours.
Yeah, I totaled mine. I had to get a new one, And it was a no-fault accident, We both fucked up. I should
Well,
have
that's
been
Michigan right
further-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything for ours, even though it was drunk driving.
Exactly. Damn, really?
Yep, nothing. We went and seen a fucking lawyer too. We were
That's
trying to see a
fucked
guy,
up.
and he's like, "With Michigan's no fault."
See, now
it's
that's
nobody's fault.
screwed up. Like, that shit. It
It's
should've
nobody's
been
fault,
deferred
bro.
for
But
that
it
long.
worked for you, did it not?
Yeah, it worked for me.
Worked for you.
Yeah, but I wasn't
Did
impaired.
not. Yeah, but you weren't impaired.
Yeah.
But even if
See,
you
now,
were,
if you were impaired, that should be because that's a DUI incident. Don't you have to go to court for a DUI?
yeah, but
Then why shouldn't
what
that
you're
be brought up in the
what
DUI?
you're describing is like it was kind of your fault.
yeah,
Like it was, you would you admit in a court of law Well, let's not go there. So, but it's kind
What,
of
that
like
the accident was my fault.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. No,
I
let's not go
wouldn't- I
there.
truly
Let's not
wouldn't
go there.
because-
That's not that was like just a friendly conversation,
Yeah.
like without this.
Not for the internet.
Yeah, no, like,
But I'm
just saying, like, with
like,
no
how
fault.
I said it to you, I truly believe it. It's
I
that
could
way.
pull out of my. Let's put it this way. I could pull out of my driveway right now and just be like, doo, 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 and smack into somebody and just be like, oops, and it's no fault.
That's crazy.
It's Michigan's no fault. Now, if there's fact checkers out there that are actually watching this far in, you know what I mean? Or see this part or whatever, if you want to correct me, please do, because that's the way I believe the law as it was explained to me by a fucking lawyer when we got into that accident with the drunk driver that blatantly just ran into us.
Damn.
That's all he did. He was drunk, left a bar, hit us, no fault.
That's crazy. That's
So
crazy.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, even if it was completely your fault, it's no fault.
It's probably just because it's just takes too much money to fucking check it because the roads are always so fucked up. They don't take care of them. So of course accidents are gonna happen. The roads are screwed up. Everyone's vehicle's screwed up anyways.
Yeah.
No one cares. Everyone's a whistling diesel around here.
Dude, I would say, like, I mean, compared to, like, I haven't been, like, so you're about to be doing this trip. Like, have you been in, like, a lot of places other than Michigan as of yet?
I've been to, I went to, on my own, I've only been to Tennessee twice. That's all I've really done.
So you drove, okay, you did say that earlier. So you drove through, so what did you drive through? Indiana?
Yeah, I went to Louisiana as well once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I
you
went
drove there?
No, I didn't drive there, but
Flew?
I rode there. Yeah.
Oh, you rode?
Yeah,
there.
I was with.
Yeah,
like,
you didn't drive there. But
I
you
was with a
rode
guy named Gary Jag. He owns Waylon Jennings' personal General Lee.
Oh.
It was Waylon's. He actually owned it.
And you drove there in it?
No, we didn't drive there in it, but we trailered it. I got to back it out of the trailer, and it's so
You got
funny.
to back it off the trailer?
Yeah,
He fucking trusted you to back that thing off the trailer?
He's gonna
Holy
kill me,
shit.
but he couldn't fit.
Oh,
He's a chunkier guy, you know.
the Chunky Monkey?
Yeah, he's the logo.
He's the Are you serious?
I'm just
Are you-
playing. But he is though.
Oh,
I love you,
shit.
Gary.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Gary. We had this joke because we are like, fuck you, we don't want to wear your mask, so mask, what the fuck you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So are you a rebel to the cause when it comes to masks? And you don't go into stores without without
I'll
a mask?
wear them if they ask me. I'm not going to be a dick about it.
But you approach it first where you walk in without it. You make them ask.
I'm not going to lie, I forget every time. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. People are
No,
scared
you
of
don't
that.
forget. Come on now. You don't forget.
It's just
You don't
something you expect now.
It's a point. It's a point. I get it. I understand where you're coming from. You're not talking to somebody who's a left or a right person.
Yeah.
I understand completely.
Yeah, because we just gotten so used to it now. Like me, I'm just so used to being like in the beginning, it was because I was a rebel, and then after that, I was just like, oh, there's more people doing it too. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it is. Like,
But-
it's honestly, it's come to.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get on someone for wanting to wear their mask. If that makes you feel safe, like that's what Dr. Fauci said in the beginning of this stuff, is that if it makes you feel safe, wear the mask.
Yeah.
And just wear it to make other
Back
people
when he was
feel
trying
safe.
to lie and make people not buy masks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he invested in 3M. He was like, all right, let's do this.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just had to
What do I know? I'm a redneck who doesn't read.
See, yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I like your approach to that whole thing too. Is like the redneck, state rebel, and all that. It's like you can make fun of yourself for it.
Yeah,
you
and-
know the stigmas that are kind of out there.
What am I going to
with
do to
it,
change your
you know.
opinion? We could argue here all day, but am I going to change your opinion
Of what?
of anything? We could sit
No,
here and
you could.
argue about whatever.
If you could, you know, like,
Yeah.
you could change my opinion.
But
My
realistically,
opinion
like, to
is
the average
ever
person,
changing.
To the average person though, like they usually have like a like you know, even though they'll be willing to change it, in the end of the day, they still have like a hard set like thing of it. Like you might be like hanging out with your friend, and you're like, yeah, I know I shouldn't be hanging out with him. Like deep down, you know, and that's your opinion. You could just say you agree with the other one, if that makes any sense.
So if you're hanging out with a friend that you know you probably shouldn't be hanging out with, what?
Yeah.
Then what?
Shit, I forgot where I was going with that.
It's with your
Oh yeah, it's like basically I'm not gonna change your like you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
you regardless you could just tell someone to make them happy. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
you changed
like
my
like
mind.
if I was hanging out with somebody I know I shouldn't be hanging out with, you're not going to change my mind on whether I should
Yeah.
hang out with him or not. It's up to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to you in the end
but
of
you
the
have
day.
to hear, but you have to hear like other sides. That's the problem with echo chambers and people
don't
that
want to
want
hear the
people
other
don't want to
person's
hear the
side.
other side. They don't want to hear the other argument, even when it comes down to something that's not so like that mass.
And that's
like,
what's cool,
like
but
abortion
toxic.
or something.
Yeah,
Abortion, or
and
something.
that's what's cool but toxic about.
I
Social
tried to bring
media.
up abortion as like a non-confrontational topic right now. Like I'm like, what? No, like, but seriously, like people don't want to hear the other side of like why you would be pro-abortion.
Yeah.
It's not like you're pro killing babies. It's just like you're pro like people
I
having
understand it.
having their choice, saying like I fucked up, and it's I'm like. I would have a problem if it's really late term, but if you're really early, like
I think if
you know,
if that's your decision, do it. I don't care. It's
yeah, not like we have got big opinions on abortion. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, you know,
plus
like,
I'm a guy. What the hell am I gonna do?
but you
Change your
gotta
mind?
hear, but you
What-
gotta hear
yeah.
from the other side.
I think definitely the dad, like, you know, before, like, she can't just go behind his back or whatever and get it, but I don't know. I
Oh,
feel like
oh,
at least,
yeah, yeah.
At least he should have somewhat of a say, like, at least be heard.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if,
like
if it's a difference opinion, maybe it should go to court, and then the court decides on the decision. Maybe make it something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there's a
Well-
for everything in the world, every issue, there's a solution to it that's common ground. All it takes is a negotiation. You know,
yes.
if I'm trying to buy something off you, you're selling for $20, and I offer you 10, you might be like,
Fuck
maybe
this guy.
15, maybe 15. Let's try this.
No, yeah,
If you wanna
yeah,
make the
yeah. You
same,
try to
fuck this
settle.
guy,
You
that
try
too.
you try to negotiate. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be like, well, how about
Find
18? You'd be
common
like,
ground.
well, how about 12?
Common
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
What works for both of us?
Right.
What can we both settle for?
Right.
And
But
I
the
think
problem
that
with the
that's what
having
it
the
needs to
guy like having like a big part in it is like you control it.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you like raped somebody, not saying you, like let's just say like a person raped somebody and then they got pregnant, like you're gonna
Yeah.
let
Yeah, that-
you're gonna let
that-
the person that
definitely.
raped like have a say, because there's no set
fuck that.
dad at that point. You know, you could get pregnant
needs
when
to-
you're 16, you can get pregnant when you're 30.
Every
it doesn't matter.
situation has different circumstances, and it needs to be based upon the circumstances
Yeah.
of it, not
Yeah.
anything else. It can't just be, well, I'm not.
That's
we're
why
not
it gets so
ready. Yeah.
wishy-washy, because then it's like, how do I prove that, you know, we were boyfriend and girl? It's just so
Yeah.
stupid. Like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
I just like, you know, like you were saying, like, this is
Ever since this year, my goal has been to stay away from politics because it's just
Oh,
so
yeah.
toxic. I just live my
Oh,
life.
yeah.
In the great words of Eminem, I am whatever you say I am, and if I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
there you go.
Regardless of what I say, you're not going to change your opinion about me. You know,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have your opinion. It's already set. You know, your first impression is everything. You're always going to think that about me. So what am I going to do to change it? Why even bother wasting the breath?
Well, that's why I think you do a pretty good job of, like, you know, presenting yourself, and you try to make
Yeah.
your argument. And
Yeah, like
but
someone
no
gave me
matter what,
shit. Mm-hmm.
people are going to hate on it because again, they want to live in an echo chamber, and because somebody has a different opinion of them.
Yeah.
You know, like
I have
like my
friends of-
opinion, let's just say about like the rebel flag thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you pointed out my Dimebag Daryl poster or
Yeah.
little flag I have out there.
Yeah,
You're
like
like,
that
oh, it's
tapestry
cool.
thing.
Yeah, the tapestry.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You know,
Tapestry.
and with in the Dimebag, yeah, nice call. It has like the rebel flag in there. But that's something like he was like really big on too.
And plus,
So-
it was from a different time.
It's from a different time.
And-
But my opinion, I'm gonna cut you off because I know you cut people off. But my opinion,
Please throw it back at me because
but my opinion of that whole rebel flag thing, the whole debacle, the whole debate, is to me, it's just a fucking flag. Why don't you just come up with a different one?
Yeah.
One that's kind of got the reflections of the past in it. You got some sort of stars or something in the, you know, some sort of
Same
formation.
shape, yeah.
Maybe. Well, yeah, all flags are about the same shape, but you know.
Well, no, like I'm talking like the X.
So you still have, well,
Not
you
the
know, maybe you
rectangle.
come up with just something
Yeah.
different that represents rebel what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
What you were saying this represents is this. So just come up with something different.
that's why-
Fuck it. A lot of people don't like it, and it's like, why? I know what rebel means.
Mm-hmm.
Rebel means to a point. Fuck you. You know, to a point. It's like, fuck you. This is what I like.
I use the politically correct version because this is how I feel. It's not necessarily
Make
a
a
fuck
different
you.
one. You know, like that.
It's
But I
just-
don't care.
yeah.
I respect your opinion.
The way I'd use mine, if you look on,
I
any
don't
of my
look at it
merchandise
driving
I've
down the
made,
road.
If you look at any of the merchandise I've ever made with Stay Rebel, which is not a lot. Well, I mean, I guess this one, because I screwed up and I sent the old design. All the other ones, I don't use the stars. I cut the stars out of it.
Oh, you cut the stars
Because it looks
out.
cleaner.
It does
looks
look cleaner.
So it's just a blue X with red surrounding it. It's not the Confederate flag. It's just
That's true.
It's a silhouette of the rebel flag.
Okay.
That's how it is. It's always been. I think it looks cooler like that too. Honestly, I really do. I think the stars, without the stars, it just looks simpler. And that's.
Creep up to your mic a little bit.
Oh, am I too far?
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. You're gonna have to increase the audio there.
I know. I have different mics.
Yeah. These things are nice though.
They are
But yeah,
nice.
I use it just because I think it's something that it just is all on your approach of why you're using it.
Right.
If you're using it because you have a hateful opinion, then fuck you. You shouldn't be flying it. Take it down. But if you're flying it because you like the Dukes of Hazzard, you're a fan of Leonard Skinner or Dimebag Darrell, and that's the only reason you've got it,
Yeah.
why can't you have it? Because you're representing something you like, which is Dimebag Darrell or whatever, Leonard Skinner, Upchurch. A lot of Upchurch fans use it, and you know you'll see black people rapping it at the shows. You'll see a
Really?
lot of a ton of reactors. You could watch Simba TV, Mile High Floatin'. I'm trying to think of other.
Yeah, but couldn't you
reactors.
almost like say as like a person, you could be like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, aren't they? Well,
Yeah.
if they're just kind of like doing that because it's shock, it's shock value, like a black dude repping
Yeah, true. Maybe.
the Confederate flag. Like this dude saw an opportunity to make some
Yeah.
fucking subscribers, make some money.
It's
I
possible.
mean, you get to a certain point, you're making money on YouTube.
I think that's for both
You know what I
sides
mean?
because I've thought about selling pro.
Like
Biden
how about the two black dudes that are like way right wing? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're twins.
The Hodge twins?
I don't know. They're two black guys, but
I think that's the
they're
Hodge
kind
twins.
kind of built a little bit, like a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're probably talking about the same person. Like those two. Like that is like I look at them and I'm like, this is total. Maybe they believe some of it, but a lot of it is like total shock. It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
There's a lot of
two black
commentators like
guys
that
are
where I'm
talking
like-
about right wing politics. Like, oh.
You could tell who's being real and who's fake because there's white people that do the same damn thing.
Oh yes, I'm not saying
And
it's just black.
It's just.
I'm
it's
saying
a
just
straight
like
up-
the rebel. We were talking about rebel flag. So rebel flag with a black person
Yeah.
repping it is shock value.
like Ludacris did that.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
He's been up on stage in all rebel flag.
Really?
Eminem's used the General Lee in his music video before. What else? I'm trying to think. There's a couple other times when it's been used. Yellow Wolf, another rapper, he's white though. He used the flag as well as Upchurch, and it's funny because people try to say
Yellow
people.
Wolf did?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't really see anything
They
of
try
him
to
live. I
and-
just heard music.
a big thing is like they try to make people seem like they are this person based upon the fact that they have that flag, but there's no actual evidence there. It's like they're associated with the flag, but they haven't done a single hateful thing to say that they're racist. But you're
Right.
going to call them racist just because of the flag. I think if you're going to determine
Yeah,
someone
it's
racist, there
hard.
has to be evidence there.
There does, but their
that's a very
evidence
hard
is the
word.
flag.
It's a very hard.
But their evidence is the flag. Because
True.
the flag to them symbolizes racism.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go back to the flag and history books and everything, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
So
And
where do you argue that?
The version.
So how do you argue that to
Mm-hmm.
somebody that's like, well, you can't judge me by my flag that did symbolize racism?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you like argue that? Like that to me, it's inarguable. Like you can't say, well,
Yeah.
it never didn't. That's not what it means.
And I'll agree
you
with
can't
you on
judge
that.
me, but yeah, I'm carrying around this big judging cape. Like,
I'll-
judge me now by my flag.
I'll agree with you on that to a certain extent because, you know, if someone asks you to take something down because it hurts their feelings or something,
No, yeah.
you should be a nice person and be respectful of them and just take it down. I think you need to
But
respect
that goes to a certain point
Yeah.
too, because if you have a Trump sign in your yard and somebody else has a Biden and Trump
Mm-hmm.
offends them, I don't think you should have to take your Trump sign down.
Yeah.
But if something that symbolizes racism in a lot of people's eyes, not just your neighborhood, just not just your state, it's not just Alabama or something.
Yeah.
Where that shit was real thick. Everywhere. Then it's like I can't really justify it anymore. I can justify putting a Trump sign in my yard. That's who I want for fucking president. It's hard for me to justify, well, this is because I'm a rebel. When at one time it was like that meant like that meant to a lot of people's eyes it's slavery, racism.
And I can understand that.
And that's what's hard for me to, again, I get it. I see it. I don't automatically think you're racist. I automatically think you're a country boy. Yeah. You know, you're out there. You know, you know what I mean?
Media,
that's what I think. But
in media, it's never been something serious or political. It's always just been there. It's just the redneck flag. And then whatever your opinion of a redneck was, that's what it meant.
Right.
And now it's just, you know, everything's so politicized, or however that word is.
Right.
It's so politicized to where every single thing means, oh, you stand with this. Everything does.
Right.
You could
that
say,
is true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
It's not even
you
just
can
the rebel
politicize
flag.
anything.
Someone can say, you know, Black Lives, like Chris Stapleton said, Black lives do matter. And the media spun it as Chris Stapleton agrees with Black Lives Matter movement. And then a bunch of conservatives and shit were like, oh, fuck Chris Stapleton and all this other stuff. When really, he was just agreeing that, yes, Black lives do matter. It didn't say that he was actually endorsing the movement.
Right.
He was just saying, yeah, they matter. I think they do. Who doesn't? And people, the news took that and made it something political.
No, the media, if Trump got one thing right, it was media.
Yeah.
But it's like I kind of knew that before
Morgan Wallen, it just happened to him.
Oh,
you know
with
Morgan Wallen?
Yep, with the whole N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that, and you know they tried to make
my
him out
biggest
to be a
question
racist.
from that was because I knew who Morgan Wallen was by his face. I did not really know his name. I knew who he was. He had like the hairdo and everything.
Yeah, me too.
So I heard this song. You commented. You can see clearly like I have a lot of metal stuff, but my playlist is like pop remixes, all kinds of stuff.
So I heard this that appeals to a lot.
So I heard this remix with I'm forgetting the artist that remixed it. It's like Diplo, I think.
Yeah, Diplo, Heartless.
Yeah, Heartless.
That's a good song.
So I heard that song and I was like, wow, that's really good. And it's like it's kind of like got a rap kind of flow to it.
Yeah.
And then I heard that song, and then shortly after, all that came out. In my head, I was thinking, does this guy hang out with a lot of black people?
Yeah.
Because if he hangs out with a lot of black people say that. Did he say it with an ER? Did he say it with an A? I have no idea.
Yeah, we just heard the bleeped version.
We heard the bleep. I don't know. But my impression was Morgan Wallen was hearing that song. I didn't listen to any of his country music.
Yeah.
But I heard that song, and I was thinking in my head, does he hang out with black people? Because that is like a total like rap-ish song that I could see him collaborating with other rap artists.
Yeah.
Who rap artists are predominantly black that I listen to. I listen to some white guys like Token, Eminem, and stuff like that. I mean, you could throw Kid Rock and rap rock, but you know what I mean. Like, did that come out because he says that like around those people?
And it's crazy how just one small thing can be used and blown up for someone who's in the public eye. Like they make a little mistake, they could swing it so far. You know?
Yeah.
Like Kid Rock had a drunk rant about Oprah, and all he said was "fuck Oprah, she could suck a dick sideways." And then people are gonna be like, "Kid Rock is," and then they're like, "Now the news is gonna be like, Kid Rock's a racist." He's like,
because he told Oprah to suck dick, sideways.
Yeah,
because he told a black person to suck their dick sideways.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything racist there, except for now the media is gonna say I'm racist. What am I gonna be like? Okay, whatever. What's the point?
She's got her
swing it
fucking
like that
own
anyways.
network and everything.
Yeah.
Own.
The
It's
reason
called
why
Own.
He ended up actually coming out and saying why he didn't like Oprah, and it was because he was asked to do her show, but he had to write down 5 things he liked about her.
What?
And he didn't want to do that. So he's like, fuck Oprah. She could suck a dick sideways. And then
Really?
Joey Behar said Kid Rock and Ted Nugent visiting the White House with Donald Trump was the worst thing that happened to it since it was burned down by the British. Joey Behar said that. And then he got kicked out that same year. He got kicked out of the of the Nashville Christmas parade because he said Joey Behar was a bitch on Fox and Friends. He was talking and he's like, yeah, and I believe just love everybody except screw that Joy Behar bitch. She's a little out there.
And they were like, oh.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, let's blow this up.
Yeah,
and she's on The View, and
Yeah, you can't though. Once it's live, once it's live like that.
Yeah. It was live on Fox and Friends. He was trying to, promote his new honky tonk and promote that he was going to be in the Nashville Christmas parade. Next thing you know, the mayor was like, "I'm not going to show up if you let Kid Rock there."
I know, like all of a sudden he was just down in the shitter, just like
I know, and it's sad because
then I discover like you because you messaged the page and stuff, and then we went from there, and I'm like, he's like really promoting Kid Rock and stuff. I'm like, fuck, man, I haven't heard of Kid Rock in a while. Like, what the fuck's Kid Rock even doing?
Yeah.
Fucking, do you know?
Yeah, he's in.
What's he doing?
He's been working in his studio in Nashville. So
Really?
I just did this.
When's his
video.
last album that came out? A long time ago,
2017.
Right? 17, really?
Yeah, he did Sweet Southern Sugar, and then he did Greatest Hits in 2018.
Is he country?
Yeah,
So he's just country now.
That was like country.
Is he country rap?
Somewhat, not really. I mean, he had one song that was called Grandpa's Jam, and he had this one line in it, and he says, and I'll fuck you in the ass quick with Taylor Swift's dick.
Whoa.
And it's like he's got little like country references in there, but if you look at all of his rap stuff, he really does.
Does he still do like ball with the ball shit if he's gonna
at the shows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, at the shows, ball with the ball.
What about like Kid Rock and Upchurch on a concert?
Dude,
like you would have to be like you would have to be like literally like you would like supply like the sperm donations. Like you would probably supply the whole building.
Yeah.
If like Kid Rock and Upchurch were on a show together.
They seriously, yeah. Oh my God, the way you put that. It just now came to me. But for real though, because like you got the country rap OG that no one even knows is the country rap OG. Like he did Cowboy in 1998. He did Born to Be a Hick in 1993.
Yeah.
And all his stuff is old school country rap. People don't realize.
Besides when he first started.
Yeah.
When he first started, he wanted to be
in there. He's repping Romeo, Michigan, and shit. That's a country area. He's got some country lines in there a few times.
But not until like Cocky came out.
It was Cowboy, and then he started tinkering with actual country music in Cocky with songs like What I Learned Out on the Road, where it was like it was a rap rock song on a country rock beat. Because it's a lot of acoustic in that, and then he started playing around with that.
What was the acoustic Picture?
Yep, then Picture came out, and then that was when he started tinkering in country.
It was done after
I hate Picture, man.
It was done after that, though. It was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you hate it.
Yeah.
It's mainstream.
Exactly.
It's not ball with the ball. It's not Cowboy. It's not Cocky.
His shit, like Cocky is a badass album. But Picture is just like a mainstream, like I want to make a country song and get known in country music type song.
That is a karaoke, put it on in the bar song.
Yeah,
because
if you're looking
everybody
to
in
get
that
laid-
fucking bar is like, fuck, man.
Sorry,
Sitting at the
Mom,
bar
but
by
I
themselves.
know it from experience that if you want to get laid one night, you do karaoke with a girl on that
Ooh, there you go.
song. Sorry, Mom.
Dude, that's one thing that came to me today. So not just getting laid. Here's a thought. Here's a thought from today. The thought from today was really think out the song that you're going to dance to when you get married. Because
He's got
like
a new song.
we
She's
agreed.
Your Baby Now Rocker.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to pick a Kid Rock song here, but
I know I'm just fucking. I was talking about the one I wanted.
We danced to a song, and I really liked the song. I kind of left that in her court. I was like, you pick the songs, and we danced to a Led Zeppelin song. Thank You. That's what we danced to. I think.
Was that the wedding song?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep. Or no.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. They forgot the song.
No, yeah, that one was, I think, what she came out to. Anyways, I've been hearing I heard a couple songs lately, and like I sent them to my wife, and like she likes them or whatever, and I'm just like, these are much more meaningful. I was like, this really explains how I feel. Like the other song like does, but like in a more rock tone. Where I'm like, this song like here like fucking hits, and like I can probably dance to it easier than the Led Zeppelin song. Because I'm a terrible dancer. Are you a good dancer?
No.
No?
No.
Dude, how many
Not
times
at
have
all.
you been like having to like dance?
Weddings and shit, you know, but and it's mostly just
Are your weddings more like honky tonk songs?
yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Do you guys like square dance? Have you ever square danced?
No, but I want to. I've always thought line dancing would be fun to do.
Line dancing?
When I was at Cotton Eye Joe's
Is
for
that the same
Upchurch
thing?
concert.
Cotton Eye Joe's?
It's a little bit different. Yeah, Cotton Eye Joe's in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Dude,
Upchurch
yeah.
was playing there on New Year's
Oh, I think
Day.
dude, I just watched that one today when you went and you got to like go out in the crowd and you got to like fucking
Yeah, I crowd surfed and went up on
surfed.
stage, and that was actually
went up
how
on
I got
stage.
to meet Upchurch.
That's how you met Upchurch?
yeah.
You didn't know you were gonna go on stage that day.
So he was texting
All
my
right,
buddy
spill the
Jake.
beans. Spill the beans.
He was
Spill the
texting
beans.
my buddy Jake in
Jake, the one that was far
Jake.
away, that wasn't coming up on stage right away.
He actually was on the side of the stage the whole time.
Really?
Yeah.
He just made it so you had to chant.
No,
Jake.
people couldn't get up there. I
Oh.
did that because I was just,
I know. All right.
I was in the crowd. I was having a good time, to say the least. Let's just say that. But,
No, you did it on
but
stage.
yeah,
You're like,
and I was
you
like,
started it with
"Honest Jake,
Upchurch.
Honest Jake. But yeah, it was so cool. Like the way it happened was just like I watch it all the time. And it
you're
blows
probably
my mind
like
because-
half of those views.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Probably. Dead ass, dude. I might be. I've watched that video so much. I brag about it all the time because it's like, in my area, a lot of people look up to Upchurch because he's a small town boy who made it big.
Right.
That's the biggest thing with him. Is just he's a
Oh,
small
he's
town guy. who's
popular
made it
at the
big.
machine shop too.
Oh, he's huge. He's got like 6 sold out shows that have been delayed for COVID.
I know.
Yeah.
I
The dude
know.
just
That's what
sold
I'm
out-
saying. The dude's fucking huge.
He just sold out
He
Corbin
came from
Arena.
memes, didn't
Yeah.
he?
No, he came
or
from
Vines.
Yeah.
Vines. That's what I meant.
He did Vine, then he started doing music, and his music.
Because the dude
started
was
taking
hilarious
off.
on Vine.
Yeah, and then his music took off because he was doing country rap, and no one was doing it at the time except for Twang and Round, Moonshine Bandits, and Georgia Boys. And Kid Rock had tinkered with it a little bit, so people had the idea.
I
Was
still
there.
say Kid Rock would be the OG though.
Oh, for sure, I do too.
But we just said that earlier. You did.
Yeah.
You just said that earlier.
I truly do believe that. People, if anything, Kid Rock was the OG of it. Like he's like the Waylon Jennings of country rap.
Okay.
To say the least, I would say, because he laid the foundation. But you really, country music.
He
was
laid
more
the foundation and
popularized.
said, "You guys do it."
Country music was more popularized, I would say, when like Alan Jackson and Tim McGraw and Luke Bryan, these guys started coming out. Then next thing you know, a lot more people are listening to it because it was mixed with pop music, so it was attracting a bigger
I like
audience.
country rap. Like country rap is
It's
good.
creative and it's
Not
cool.
all of it.
Yeah. Oh no, not all of it at all.
Some of
Hosier.
it's god awful.
Oh yeah, Hosier, Shotgun Shane. There's some very cringy songs.
I don't know all the
Upchurch has
names.
cringy
I don't know
songs,
all the
too.
names. Oh yeah, he
Upchurch,
does.
like some of his
He
older
does.
shit. Like I am not a fan of White Trash. I am not a fan of what's the other song? Oh man, it's another older Upchurch song. Shit, I can't forget it. But I mean, there's some songs. Every artist has those that are just so bad, and you're just like you listen to it. Like Kid Rock,
yeah.
Midnight Fairy. I hate that song. It's the
Dude,
chorus over and over.
I'm a huge Metallica fan. There's albums of Metallica. I don't like Load.
yeah.
I really do not like Metallica Load album. People will
it's
probably
fine
give me
to
shit
do
for that.
It's
but
fine
it's
to
like
do
I
that. It's your
fucking
opinion.
don't even
It's your
like the
music
whole
taste.
album. I just won't even put it on.
Yeah.
Like there might be 1 or 2 songs in there. I'm good.
That's me with Kid Rock's last album, Sweet Southern Sugar, that he
Yeah.
did.
See, I didn't even
hate
fucking
it.
hear about that.
Like, yeah, exactly. Because it wasn't promoted for shit. It didn't matter. And half of the songs are cover songs. It's a cover of Sugar Pie Honey Bunch.
Oh my god.
There's that cover on there. And it's okay. It's more of a ladies song, but I'm not into it at all. I don't like
No.
it. There's a song Stand the Pain on there. It's like a mashup of fucking First Kiss and Born Free. And it's weird. I don't
weird.
like it. And
You should have just
Yeah.
labeled it as such.
there's
Metallica did that. They did Garage Inc. It was a whole album of covers.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
all
all they
covers,
did.
but if you look at Kid Rock's history, he's done a lot of songs where he just takes a cover and he changes 1 or 2 words in it and calls it good. But then there's other songs like All Summer Long that he mashed up 2 songs and wrote an original melody over the top. Like you've got his song "Son of Detroit." That's an exact cover of David Allan Coe's "Son of the South," but he just changed up a couple words in it, and so yeah, so he changed up like I forget exactly. Well, obviously "Son of Detroit" instead of "Son of the South."
Shit.
But no, it's just something that he's always done. He's always been like, even in his concerts, he'll do a cover song every concert. It's just something he's always done.
Yeah. I will hear that. Like, how many concerts have you been to?
Man, I went to the Fish Fry for 2 days. That was really cool in Tennessee. The Little Caesars Arena inauguration. I went there.
For who?
Kid Rock. He inaugurated the place.
Why did I ask?
And but concerts. Oh, Kid Rock concerts. I was gonna say
well,
about 7 or 8.
So you've been to 7 or 8 Kid Rock concerts.
Yeah.
How many Upchurch?
2.
2.
Upchurch.
And then how many for others?
Jay Giles. I saw. Jay Giles was badass. I saw Seether, Shinedown, and Korn. Or no, Seether, Shinedown, and Godsmack.
Oh, Godsmack. Did you like Godsmack?
Yeah, actually, I was so tired that day that I was sitting down because my back was hurting, and they played Voodoo, and I fell asleep.
Did you really?
That song was, and my mom makes fun of me about it all the time because she loves Godsmack.
I love Godsmack.
But that song just puts me to rest. It always has ever since I was a little kid.
Did your mom like metal?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Does
She's like she loves all types.
She
of music.
a metalhead?
Everything.
So
not like hardcore
everything.
metal, like not screamo.
Screamo. Does she like Slayer?
I don't know. Mom, do you like Slayer?
She like Metallica?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know about that, but
you guys don't bond over music?
Oh fuck yeah, all the time. But it's usually over like classic rock and stuff. Like our big thing is Bob Seger, Kid Rock. That's how I got into Kid Rock. Because like his music was always there. Because when
she
I was
likes
growing up,
Godsmack though.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Godsmack.
Like Awake, that whole album. Is that what it's called? Awake?
I think so.
It's like got Whiskey Hangover.
I'm not an album
Voodoo.
title guy. I don't remember that shit.
I am sometimes for like certain artists like Upchurch, Kid Rock, John Schneider.
Like the guys that you promote.
Yeah, the guys that I look into, and I promote them because I can.
You do the reaction videos, and like reaction videos is like to me like
lazy videos.
Not lazy. No, not lazy. Not lazy at all. What the fuck's going on here?
What'd you do?
There we go. Not lazy at all, really, in the slightest. It's just like it'd be like hard to do. Like you gotta like, cause you have to like again, you gotta make it fucking interesting. Like a reaction video. Like I heard the video, I heard the song, I had my own reaction. Why the fuck do I care about your reaction to a song? You know what I mean?
A lot of
why?
I've actually kind of found out an answer to that, and it's because people like when you're talking to your buddies and you're like, "Oh man, did you hear that new Metallica song?" And you love to hear whether they say, "Yeah, dude, that was badass. You want to listen to it?" Or, "Oh no, that song sucked." What do you mean?
Right.
Like that's what it all kind of boils down to. And you got these big people who get a following, and it's the biggest thing with those is because like people like Upchurch, they don't get reviews and shit online. They just get reaction videos. They're promoted by the people because they're independent artists. They don't have a label pushing their music out or anything. And so his big thing has been his reaction videos. Those reaction videos, like Simba, who I was just going to talk about, he has like 100-something thousand followers just because he talks about Upchurch. Dylan Talks has 23,000 followers, and he talks about Upchurch. It's a very big market because the fans are so dedicated, and they like to hear other people's opinions and breakdowns of that music. What's
the mark that you gotta if you want to be a YouTuber? That's clearly what you're doing. You want to be a YouTuber. You are at your age, and what you want to do is clearly you want to be a YouTuber. You want to make some money at this. You want to support yourself doing this. Are you supporting anything at the moment? Don't tell me numbers.
No.
Well, clearly I'm not.
Yeah, I was able to for a while.
We don't have to go into depth. I'm just trying to give like other YouTubers, other people that are aspiring, like you have to have cold hard facts at this, because you can't just fucking rely on what
Yeah.
YouTube is going to tell you. YouTube is going to tell
And
you.
plus, if you're doing
you get to
reaction
this
videos,
many.
you ain't making shit. You ain't making shit because you're getting copyrighted every single video.
Every single
Use
video.
more than 20 seconds of a song.
Every single.
You're copyrighted as fuck.
Yep. Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I get copyright
Why do you
flag.
think they pause it so much?
Yeah.
And then they talk for so long.
Oh, and it's annoying. And like the fucking I pay for a service that I can get like songs like there's no vocals or some will have vocals. You know what I mean? Like you pay
Yeah.
for the service, it's like whatever Zap Splat. There's one that provides sounds, and you can pay for ones that like have songs. And I've even gotten copyrighted flagged on that. And it's like, no, I have the documentation, what I pay for every month. This is what I have it for. And it still takes some weeks
It's
to
because
take it down.
YouTube doesn't care. They're making money off it regardless. They're just if it's copyrighted, they're gonna take the money and they're not gonna give it to you regardless if it gets remonetized or not. Because in the end of the day, at that time the ad was aired, it was their ad.
Yeah.
And you weren't on the
So that's the side,
to it.
but that's the side that obviously you know more about. Maybe you're not experiencing that yourself at the moment, but you know more about that I don't, because like YouTube just taking your shit. Like right now, I think of it as, I do a podcast, so I pay for a subscription to release my audio. So I pay for one.
so you put this on like iTunes and shit?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
you're gonna be
that's
everywhere, bro.
badass.
You just
Whoa.
Dude, you're
That's
gonna be
sick.
on iTunes. You're gonna be all right. iTunes,
If it's on iTunes, you gotta clickbait it with Upchurch
Spotify.
at the
You're gonna be
title.
on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Play, anywhere you're gonna pretty much find podcasts. That's where you're gonna
That's
find
badass.
this podcast. This is also gonna be uploaded to YouTube, so you're gonna get the video version plus high quality audio. The highest quality audio goes on YouTube, and that leads to my point, is because YouTube is fucking free. I can upload I can upload 4K video, the highest quality audio, as much as I want, whenever I want, and it's free. These Libsyn, like that's what I use. There's Libsyn, there's Anchor is free. There's like Spreaker. There's all these other places for
like the
podcasts.
distributions.
Yeah, for podcasters, DistroKid for a musician.
DistroKid.
You can use that for music. That's what I did when I was in a band. We used DistroKid, and like it costs money,
Yeah.
and you can only like upload so much.
Yeah.
You have so many.
That's
I have so many megabytes. I have to upload it in MP3, not WAV, because MP3 is lower in megabytes, and you can only upload it so much. And my podcasts are so long.
Yeah.
That it's like I have to upload it in lower quality, which when you're just talking, it's really fine. It's not that bad. But if you're incorporating music and other shit into it, that's where you run into your issues.
Yeah, and plus it's
YouTube is free.
It's supposed to mimic a radio show, so it's not supposed to have like, the highest of quality. But when it's like a talk show, like this is right now for YouTube people, this is something where you'd want good quality because it's real to you. It's not just something you're listening to.
And that's where YouTube pulls through, because it's like the highest quality you can upload.
And the highest searchability and audience.
Searchability, audience.
Think about it. Where are people going to be searching for me more? I don't make music, so
You're on
they're not going
YouTube.
to be. Yeah, if they're looking for Upchurch's music, they're not going to be searching ChunkeyMonkey40. They're going to be searching Upchurch. I'm not going to be coming up there either because I don't have.
And that's why you have to have
iTunes.
it in your title.
But yeah, exactly. But then if you search Upchurch reaction and you're searching it on YouTube, that's going to come up. Or if you're searching ChunkeyMonkey40.
You're probably going to be the first one to come up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You
just
first?
No,
You've done it.
No, I'm not. I did.
Who's the first? Who's the baller? Don't shout. Fuck shout.
Simba TV.
Really? All
Yeah.
right, Simba.
And because he's been doing it for the longest, but I actually did take over the Pond Creek Road tag because I went and found some of the locations that he used in music videos, and
Did he kind of move on from? Sorry, I interrupted you.
from what?
From Upchurch reactions, or is he still doing it?
What do you mean?
Simba. Did he move on?
No,
from
he
it?
still does
still
it,
does it?
but he also he does music and other stuff.
So
too.
what was he leading into here?
Well, no, this is what I did. So
you did.
I took over the Pond Creek Road tag for a while because I did this video where I went and found some of the original like film locations that he used in his music videos. And they were on an actual road that he actually grew up on called Pond Creek Road that he wrote a song about. And I went and drove it, showed it off. And it was, my first urban exploration thing. That's where I sort of figured out what it was and got into it. I was like, man, this would be something pretty cool to do.
Oh, right.
And I did that on accident, didn't even mean to get into it. So now we can get into urban exploration. But yeah, so I did that video, and then Upchurch saw it, and he saw that I went and found some of those locations and showed him off. And I did a little thing I spray painted on the wall where everyone goes down and spray paints. It's under the bridge, nicknamed the Creeker Bridge.
Okay.
Because people in that area were called Creekers. That was a nickname for them.
The Creekers?
Yep. And
shit.
The rock album that he does it's in a Creeker series. So any album titled Creeker is a rock album by Upchurch. There's Creeker 1 and Creeker 2.
Really?
And so those are his rock music.
Where'd you say Upchurch is from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Cheatham County, Tennessee.
Cheatham.
And that's what I showed off is the video was titled. It was kind of like, tag friendly for sure. I did it on purpose. It took me a while to come up with it. Upchurch fan explores Pond Creek Road in Cheatham County, Tennessee.
That was a hashtag?
No, that was the title.
Oh, okay.
And so it had all those keywords in it. Upchurch fan, Cheatham County, Pond Creek Road, Cheatham County, Upchurch, Pond Creek Road,
Wow.
Upchurch.
It was a long title.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just Upchurch fan explores Cheatham County, Upchurch fan explores Pond Creek Road in Cheatham County. And it's something people have been interested in and some people have done before.
So how many
but no
views
one
has that
videoed
got?
it. I think 123,000. And that was just me driving around on vacation.
And you attribute that to the title.
No, I attribute it to Upchurch sharing it, but I'm proud of the title because it did good either way. Because as soon as he saw it,
But he fucked your variable.
no,
He did.
well, yeah, I truly
he
did
did.
share it, but I'm glad he
Because
did.
I wonder what it would have done.
Yeah, I know.
Without
me too.
Upchurch sharing
Well,
it.
the,
with all those keywords in there.
I know.
Because do you keep your titles short or do you tend to keep them
I
long?
try to
I was
keep
looking at
them-
your titles and they're like probably mid-length.
Yeah, usually, like, I usually, like, sometimes I'll go full length. It just, because there's always something I want to call it. Like, that video, I wanted to call it something that would be attractive to someone, because in the end of the day, the reason you make a video is to grow your YouTube channel at the beginning. Because
Well,
you have an
yeah.
idea, you want to do it, and it's going to do good on your channel.
Yes.
It's good overall. And so when you're going to do it, and it's a big video that that tons of people have been interested in. So I wanted to do it like that because I wanted people to see it. I wanted them to see these locations, and I knew that it could get out there and it would grow my channel and show off my reaction videos and album breakdown videos I had done in the past for his music. So it was good for my channel. It was a good thing to do that was original that no one else had done as Upchurch fans as a video.
Right.
And so it was something that was unique and could be something to catch the eye. And I already sort of caught the eyes a little bit, not to toot my own horn, but because I did album breakdowns. I didn't really care too much to do reaction videos. I like to sit down and break down every single song individually.
But
and
you did
break down
reaction
lyrics.
videos first.
Yeah. Yeah, I did reaction videos
But you did
first.
it with a goal in mind of not to just solely do reaction videos. You're like, this is going to be my catch.
Yeah, I wanted my channel to be something where fans could come to enjoy another fan, like, enjoy what they like.
And that's kind of
and like get to enjoy it with them.
Is that kind of part of your new unveiling here? That's going to come out after this podcast.
No,
Like,
actually.
well, I mean, more of like the, I'm
Sort of
not
the-
just a reaction video guy.
Yes, it is.
That's what I mean. Not like everything's going to change. You're probably
Yeah.
still going to do reaction
Oh,
videos.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like-
You're
like
an
there's-
Upchurch
like,
fan. But that's like your
I have
new
too
unveiling
much,
is.
I have
It's like,
too much invested into
Yes.
these things, so there's no way I can't reference Kid Rock, Upchurch, Dukes of Hazzard in my content. It's never going to be able to go away
until
because
the
it's what people
no,
know
it will.
me for.
No, you have okay. You have 10,000 subscribers, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, when you get to 1 million, you get to 100,000. That's like like 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 people watch this guy. 10,000
But that's
of
something
those
that'll never just go away because it's me.
10,000 of those people will know you as Upchurch reaction, Kid Rock interview, stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's what they'll know you as. But after you come out with like, this is what I'm gonna be doing now. You're still doing reaction videos. You're still doing,
And incorporating those things.
but you're incorporating
into
those
the content.
things with what you really want your channel to grow into.
Yeah.
And then the more people that stick around for that,
I want my
and then
fa-
they have
I want my
subscribed.
channel to be
you get to
both.
100,000. That's 90,000 people that know you more for this other stuff. You're not going to
Yeah,
be fucking Upchurch Kid reaction guy. That's going to be the, you know, the 2020 or the 60 minutes or the started out, you know what I mean? If you think about it that way, or you think about it when you get to that mark, you get to that mark of 50,000 mark after, you know, all this, you know, you come out and you're doing more of your own thing. 50,000, you come out like, this is where I started.
And
there's gonna be people. There's gonna be people that don't even know that. Still, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" And they're gonna go back and they're gonna watch it. You're gonna get you're gonna get paid for all those fucking views on your old videos.
It's funny you brought that up too, because the way I started on YouTube was a GTA 5 YouTuber.
I noticed all the GTA 5 stuff, and I was like, it must just be for content.
No, that was my channel. That was my big thing on my channel was GTA 5. I did,
really,
and it wasn't until I started off in 2015. My buddy
shows how much
Keegan,
research I do.
Yeah, yeah, man. You're like Conan.
No, but I did watch your videos though. I mean, obviously,
like I started,
but I seen the GTA ones.
It wasn't.
And I was like,
I didn't get into the country stuff. I didn't get into that until I started doing Dukes of Hazzard videos. And I started doing Dukes of Hazzard in GTA 5. And it wasn't until I did Kid Rock in GTA 5 when I started thinking, maybe I should do Dukes of Hazzard and Kid Rock in real life. And then so I went and watched them jump a General Lee in downtown Detroit. And I videoed it, and it was my first Dukes of Hazzard like thing. And then I got to meet Tom Wopat, who played Luke Duke, and Catherine Bach, who played Daisy.
That's cool.
And so I got to meet those cast members, get them to sign my lunchbox, grabbed pieces of the stunt car from the ground in the road.
And how old were you at this point?
15, 16.
15, 16. Okay.
It was, that was 2017, so I was 15.
Okay.
And so, or maybe even 14, I don't know. I'd say probably 15.
Okay.
But yeah, and so that was when I started thinking, oh, I could do this shit in real life too. So I was doing my GTA skits because I was writing out actual Dukes of Hazzard episodes. And I have another one that I want to do. It's the 5th and final episode. I just haven't had the chance to work on it because GTA 5 is kind of dead. And like we talked about earlier, it's just something I don't have interest in doing because I've been doing it for so long. Right. I just don't want to do it anymore. And I grew out of that because I got more into doing they were more profitable, going to the events and stuff. I could meet more people, grow my channel faster.
Not profitable as in like money. It's just profitable.
God, no,
yeah. Well, when you say profit, people say think money. So like
you're
profitable as in like just growing and learning.
It was working for my channel more. More people were enjoying it. I was getting more traction. And so that's when I started, because I was just doing fan videos. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I was just doing what was good, what worked on my channel, just not in GTA 5. I'm doing Dukes of Hazzard, but I'm not doing Dukes of Hazzard.
Eventually, there comes the point where it's like, who's the guy behind GTA 5?
Yeah, and then
see who is ChunkeyMonkey40?
Yeah,
that was your gamer tag.
Yeah, ChunkeyMonkey40.
Yeah.
That was my gamer tag, and that's
why
gamer
I still
tag.
Like that. That's why I still like that.
People probably don't even know that.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it's funny because
people probably. That's my point. That's my point in a fucking nutshell. You just said it. People probably don't even know that ChunkeyMonkey40 was your gamer tag.
True.
And people probably won't even know that ChunkeyMonkey40 did Upchurch and Kid Rock videos.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, because then that's gonna be like the GTA videos.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
it's growing.
The only reason I would beg to differ with you on that is because if you spend one day with me off camera, that will still be my interest. That's always
but
like my go-to
you have 100,000 subscribers, 200, 300, 1 million. Those people aren't going to know you off camera. Those people know you on camera.
I'll be talking about it on camera.
You will be.
Too. Like, look,
is everybody going to watch your podcast? What did you say earlier? Oh man, I love your urban exploration videos. I haven't watched a lot of your podcasts.
Yeah, because I watched
the ones that I wanted to watch. You know.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
it's just
I didn't. Man, you're like blowing my mind. You're using my own logic against me. Damn. But that's.
I'm not even like trying. I'm just like talking.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to you.
That's a cool way to wrap around the point. That's awesome, and it's true. It's because people probably don't watch that, but
they might. They might go back. They might go back.
Yeah,
and
like, I definitely know after this
GTA
one I'm going to be watching more podcasts because I'm curious to see how these things looked in the beginning and how they grew. Because I'm seeing this set right here and I'm like, this is badass.
Yeah, it was definitely started out with just like the card table in the middle here. It was like a black card table. I had my computer and everything right here, dude. It was like totally.
Oh, so you could probably hear the computer and the mics and everything.
No, you
too?
couldn't. No,
Oh, you couldn't.
No.
Oh, that's
Well,
good.
that's why you have to be close to these mics. They
Oh,
don't
okay.
really pick up a lot.
I would get close.
Yeah, no, not that close. You're good.
Very close?
You're good. But like it doesn't pick up a lot of outside sound. But yeah, it started out just a card table, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. I've always wanted to. I joined the bandwagon late because it's obviously there's podcast galore. There's everybody's got a fucking podcast now, so it's hard to like
Even
break
Snoop
out.
Dogg has a podcast.
Everybody's got a fucking podcast, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you look it up. Everybody does. So I mean, it's one of those
crazy
things.
how that is too. Like everyone.
But everybody's got a YouTube channel.
That too.
But not everybody's got
an Instagram.
But not everybody has even 10,000 subscribers. Not everybody has even 1,000 subscribers. It's hard.
It's so funny though because
social media works because with social media, it's hard to get people to click a link.
Yeah.
You almost have to
you can have 1 million followers on social media, but have like 4,000 followers on Instagram on YouTube.
YouTube.
Because
You know how
link
many
your
times I've
Instagram.
thought about just like sitting there and just saying, fuck it, I'm going to upload my how many gig file of podcast to like Facebook and just be like, here it is. But you're not going to get paid.
No.
YouTube,
Yeah.
there's actually, maybe it's hard to get there, but there's like a goal, like you can. There's urban exploration people like we were going to get into. It's, like the proper people. I'm sure you've watched them. Have you seen them? Come
What's
on.
their name?
The proper people. You haven't seen them?
I might have. I don't know. I've watched
gotta
Adam
watch
the
the
Woo.
proper people.
I've watched Adam the Woo, Ruin Road, Ghost Town Living is my
All right.
favorite.
Look up. You're gonna fucking cream your pants when you get home. Like, look up proper people. They're the fucking best. I
Okay.
would say at urban exploration videos. Their fucking theme song when they comes in. That's why like our videos, I have a theme song like when we come in.
So at the end of this, you're gonna write down that for me, and I'm gonna write down the name Jason Allard.
You better remind me.
I will. Because I want to look into them, and I want you to look into Jason Allard because he's the one who is using this.
Ooh,
and that's how I
yes.
found out about this was through his videos because I was
And
like,
what is that again? Tell everybody.
the DJI Pocket Osmo 2. Not sponsored, but this thing is badass. It seriously fits in. It's literally a pocket, and it's got so much additions
It's
for it.
it's just like a drone.
It's like
too.
Wall-E.
It's like oh, dude, it is badass. It is the most badass thing. Like if you're an urban exploration person, or you're going out there, you're exploring,
Not
and
even
you want
that,
to make
dude,
video,
TikTok.
not even urban
Anything.
exploration, anything where, well,
It's
there's
like
a point
cell
because
phone.
it has the
The gimbal.
the gimbal on it. That's what you want when you're moving a lot.
Yeah.
And when you're moving a lot, like
It's
you're running,
skate
anything like
videos.
that, skate
I've
videos.
been dying to make a skate video with the
videos,
wide angle
bro,
lens.
that would be
Dude.
brilliant
Yeah.
for the onboard skater.
There's this
Bro.
there's this this
Sounded like a
store
boomer
in
there.
Brighton.
The onboard skater.
The onboard skater.
The onboard skater.
There's a skate
really
shop that I'm
like
gonna-
this DJI thing.
I'm gonna name drop this skate shop, Concrete Roots. They sell Made in Detroit merchandise, which
Hey.
is Kid Rock's clothing brand, and they do a ton of badass skate events in Howell, Michigan, Livingston County area.
Okay.
And they are awesome. And well, I did a skate video with them, and it was so random on my channel. It only got like 100 something views, but it was so much fun to do because I'd never even seen like an actual skateboarding event. And so to show up there and try filming it with a camera I had just gotten a week before, I was using the Canon EOS Rebel T6i.
Oh, the
And-
Rebel?
Yeah.
Oh, my wife has one. It's the T5i.
Oh yeah, I was using the T6i, and I'm trying to do it, and I
Oh
had just
no, that's
gotten it.
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible, bro. Just a
Yeah.
DSLR with nothing, bro. You're
Yeah.
fucked. Shaky as hell. That's why I got this thing up here when I went. That's what I used for all the videos.
No shit.
Right up there. It's a
That's
camcorder
what
though.
you explore. Oh yeah, dude, I see that.
Bro,
I
yeah,
can't
you're
believe-
like that's what you shot those videos with? Yeah.
What?
Yes. There was shots from Eric's too. That thing I never used on an exploration though.
Oh,
That's the baby version of this.
that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
And
I
then you
use.
got the
man.
webcams around too. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
I
the
didn't
room
notice
cam.
those.
Yeah, if you want to, right up there, that's our room cam there. Yep,
Oh, that's cool.
right on the right side. Yep, it's our room cam.
Hmm.
And then I got the one on the left there. I don't know if you can see it. 'Cause
No,
the
I
light.
can't.
I'll switch it to it. That's for my other guest.
Oh.
Yeah, audio people. Sorry for being boring. But gotta show the. You
got a ton
gotta
of
find it on
cameras.
YouTube. So, a reminder: subscribe to us on YouTube, please.
Yes, subscribe.
Subscribe to ChunkeyMonkey40.
Subscribe to Obscured State of Mind on YouTube. He's cool.
Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, I got like a backlog of. Oh,
that's what I'm building right now. Is a backlog.
I got like a backlog of urban exploration videos that I really got to put out. I've just been really so focused on, like, obviously you can tell that I've gotten this vote, you know, just
this thing is built badass too.
Built up. So then I got to shift my focus back over to that because it takes a lot of work, you know, edit up videos.
And plus with the winter too, I mean, like, I don't blame you. Fuck that going out in the snow. You know? That was
no,
how
we
I
did.
My first
We did actually.
I did my first one with that in tennis shoes that were ripped up.
Dude, I got videos.
And it was 2 feet of snow. I mean, jeans and tennis shoes. And I got
videos back from like the summer or something last summer. I think I got like Sugarloaf. You ever heard of that one?
No.
That's up in it's by Traverse City. It's a old ski resort. It's called Sugarloaf Resort or something like that. And Ruben Road did a video on it. And I got a video of that Explorer. And it's supposed to be getting tore down soon. But it never seems to get there.
No shit.
But it was a really fun Explorer. They got the whole, you know, motel suites. And they got the pool. And
there's a motel in the UP that I want to go to. I just saved pictures of it. Yeah. In that group you don't like on Facebook. I saw someone went there.
I don't like it for sake of, like, just people complain all the time about, like, oh my God, you're giving away locations. If this wasn't so popular, then, you know, this wouldn't happen. And it's like, well, if you didn't have this big ass fucking group full of, like, I don't know how many thousand fucking people.
Yeah.
And you're posting your pictures of it, then it wouldn't happen. So is everybody just chasing clout?
That's
which I know is a big fucking term around
like
right
that
now.
Ass.
Clout.
Like I have no shame in personal promotion.
Or what is it? Or you know, like everybody wants to post their pictures and videos to there. That's fine. Then do it. But expect the places to fucking deteriorate. You're gonna have crowds of people.
Yeah,
like you've seen.
If the video gets big, Rosie's is huge right now. I was just there today for the first time, and you're in the end of that vlog. You know, I was just at Rosie's Diner with a couple friends, and they all knew where it was. Both of my friends knew exactly where it was. Everyone in this area knows where it is, how to get in, you know.
How to get there.
Yeah, and now all the doors are open, so it doesn't even matter.
You just walk in.
I think as long as people are being respectful, I think it should be okay. But once it starts to get to where people are, like, you know, starting fires like the Henry Ford. You ever been to the Highland Recreation Area?
No.
Edsel Ford had a house there. It was a summer cabin or whatever. It's in Highland, Michigan, which is in Livingston, outside of Livingston County. Or inside. I don't know exactly if it is inside or out, but
around.
It's right around Livingston County area. And the Highland Recreation Area had Edsel Ford's house, and some kids, I guess from what I've heard, they started a fire in the fire pit and burned down the wood cabin. But the frame of it's still there at the recreation area. It was a recreation area.
That's what happens, man. Somebody posted a picture to that group. His name's drawing a blank to me, or else I would fucking shout it out. But he started a fire inside one of the abandoned buildings. Like, he had a fire going in the fireplace. He's like, oh, we're hanging out here for the day. And like the dude posted a lot, and I kind of like figured he was like I almost assumed he was homeless because it seemed like that's what he did, like for like a living. And like a bunch of people were like, you know, you should not be starting that fire in there. That fucking chute hasn't been cleaned out in like God knows how long. You could burn the whole fucking building.
That's
down.
probably what happened to the Edsel Ford house.
Yeah, it's just like people doing dumb stuff. Like, don't fucking start a fire in the abandoned fucking building
in the middle of the woods. You dumb fuck.
Maybe I could make a case if like the whole roof was gone and you're like in some like area where there's tile and like you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Just don't do it.
It's stupid. Well, why would you make a fire in a like? Haven't you learned anything in life ever?
Anything. Dude.
Don't make a fire around a ton of leaves, a ton of brush, in the middle of the fucking woods. You know, if you're gonna, make sure you're away from all that stuff in a clear area, you dumb fuck. Whatever's in the area is gonna burn.
Dumb fuck.
It's true. Like, you know, you don't park your truck right on top of the bonfire that you just poured gasoline on, knowing you got a full tank of gas in the truck. You know, you don't do that.
No, you don't.
You park a ways away like a normal human being.
God.
You look at your cautions. Oh, there's a ton of oily rags in this. I should not shoot a Roman
not.
candle at the damn thing. You know? And stand 3 feet away from it. Or in Whistling Diesel's case, oh, I have a 50 cal. I should not shoot this steel plate 4 feet away.
No.
It did hit him in the head. He did you ever see that video?
No.
Oh, Whistling Diesel is so funny, man.
Dude, I gotta interrupt you. The do. Yeah, like I said
Can
earlier.
I make a political statement right here?
Sure.
Okay. Are you sure? Yes, let's get into this. So
I didn't even touch it like I was already on you.
So, all right. So Mountain Dew.
Because earlier, it's funny because earlier you said, I don't get political.
I am calling out to Mountain Dew right now.
Okay.
Mountain Dew. I love your products. I really do. I drink your Mountain Dew all the time. You can look back at my YouTube channel history. Now, I have one request. Bring back Dew Shine. Dew Shine was the best drink you guys ever had. It was, if you don't know what it is, it was a Mountain Dew cream soda they sold in Dew Shine bottles, and they were mimicking moonshine, you know.
Really?
And it was Dew Shine, you know, the little drunk guy with the big
What year
Yahoo
was
Mountain
this?
Dew
Do you
can.
remember the year?
This was 2015 to 2017.
Really?
And they did this for 2 years.
cream
It was
soda?
a limited thing. Yeah, it was cream soda.
I love Jones cream soda.
It came in a glass bottle. Can I pull it up on my phone? I got it. I got the Reddit
look it
actually
up.
opened up.
Google shouldn't fuck this shit up. All right.
Let's hope it don't.
Google won't.
Because
shouldn't.
Dew Shine, it was such a good drink, man. I absolutely loved it. And when they got rid of it, dude, I literally was so pissed off. I was so upset too. I was hurt. I really was. I was offended because that was my favorite drink ever.
Dew Shine.
It was a Mountain Dew cream soda. Yeah, you see it over there?
Images.
You see how it came?
Just looking at that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember. Do I remember seeing something like this?
They brought back the vintage, the guy they used to have when it was Yahoo Mountain Dew. They
Really?
brought back
I'm
that
gonna
guy.
try to bring this up right here. Dew Shine. Okay. And then, sorry, I'm doing this all solo, people. I'm trying to bring this up on. There we go.
There we go.
Dew Shine.
Isn't that cool though?
Images. Dew Shine. In case you've never seen it, there it is.
Yeah, it came in like it
Wow.
mimicked moonshine,
And it
was,
came in like 4-packs too, like this.
Yeah, they were $4.99 every single 4-pack, and they also at the time were also doing glass
Really?
bottle Mountain Dew and glass bottle Pepsis.
That's so cool,
And
dude.
it was like a limited thing they did where they brought back the old school style, and that was the old school, you know, like Mountain Dew they brought back for limited time. And I didn't know it was limited at the time, but I seriously, I would love to be like if there would be any way in the future I could get involved in actually helping them bring that back, and that's what I was gonna put out right here, which I doubt anyone from Mountain Dew will ever see this, but if I could
man.
somehow be a part of bringing, yeah, it might. You never know. If you end up the next Joe Rogan in 2 weeks.
Bro.
Maybe Mountain Dew will see it. Maybe they'll take me seriously. But seriously, though, I truly do. If there was a way for me to help them bring it back and promote it, be the face of it, whatever they would want me to do, I would so be down to do it one day. I think it'd be awesome to bring back. I think that would fit me perfect.
So how was so you think it was like the best cream soda?
It was the best Mountain Dew. It was
So it wasn't cream soda.
It was a Mountain Dew that tasted like cream soda.
So it was cream soda with a hint of Mountain Dew.
You ever had a Mountain Dew Ice?
No.
It's
I haven't had a
it's
lot of like
something
the
like that,
I
but
had
it's
like
not
maybe like
lemonade.
high voltage
Yeah.
and code red and stuff like that, but I haven't had a lot.
It wasn't as lemony as the Mountain Dew lemony as the or whatever that flavor is. It was I think it was like it had a Mountain Dew taste to it, the lemon lime.
Really?
It had a weird Mountain Dew taste to it. So it was just, it was delicious, and I wish they'd bring it back. And it was an awesome drink, and I would rep the shit out of it every video if they brought it back, dead ass, because it was just that good of a drink, and it sat good on the stomach. It was just a good drink overall. And, you know, I don't know why they got rid of it, honestly, because it was selling so good. Everyone who I talked to who, like, grew up with me, they are like my buddy Keegan, for example, and Ian, they all drank it too. They all loved it.
It's like Surge, though, to me.
Yeah.
It's like everybody that I grew up with says they loved Surge. You know, like, oh, Surge, and then Surge made a comeback. And they're like, you know, oh, I love fucking Surge, you know, and then Surge, like, started coming back out again, and they're like, you know, oh, they're gonna make a killing, and I don't really hear much about it anymore, because, to me, it was like a novelty thing.
Yeah.
Like, when I was a kid, we would go to the store.
Like, that's gonna be what I tell my kids about. That's gonna be my...
Like, okay. Our party, like, we had a party, right? Like, me, my cousin, and my brother, like, we're gonna have a party. So we, like, got money out of our piggy bank. We asked, right? Because we were fucking respectable as kids. We asked. We were like, can we take like $5? So we all took like $5, and then my cousin got $5. And I went down to the gas station, which, if you live in Holland, where I live, was the Admiral, right by Longfellow, what used to be Longfellow. And so it's like 24th and like Lincoln or whatever the fuck that is. Anyways, we go down there, we buy a bunch of like snacks and shit. And like we buy like all these candies and like pops and stuff. So we'd buy like Surge and shit. And then we'd like all go home, and then we like put some cartoons on, and we like snack out. We'd have all
That's awesome.
this fucking candy and shit. We're like, yeah, dude, this is awesome. This is our party. Woohoo.
Isn't
but
it
we'd
cool?
be getting like Surge and shit. That was like our party. Other than that, we didn't fucking ever drink Surge. It's just a nostalgia thing.
Dushine was always like, when you found it in the store, it was like a celebration, because it was always sold out so fast, because people liked the glass bottles, for one, because it was cool they brought it back. Coca-Cola still does it. Mountain Dew, to my knowledge, and Pepsi Cola, they don't do it anymore. I haven't seen them in years. Right. So whether they stopped it with Dushine, stopped it after Dushine, whatever, they don't do glass bottles anymore.
What about Baja Blast? You could big.
I love Baja Blast. I've always thought Baja Blast out of a glass bottle, I think that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Glass bottle's better.
It is. It tastes so much better.
Well, I've never
That's
had...
the only way I'll drink a Coke, honestly.
So I've never had...
I love it, but I'll drink it out of the plastic, too. But I don't like the cans. It's just, it's too gunky.
You don't like can?
Not Coca-Cola, anyway.
Not Coca-Cola, but canned Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
What about bottled Mountain Dew?
Bottled Mountain Dew? Yeah. Yeah,
like out of a glass bottle.
It feels... Oh, glass bottle? Oh, fuck yeah.
Way better.
Especially when you get the real sugar one.
Okay.
That's the best. Like the real sugar, because that's the only way they made them in the glass bottle was the way they used to make them with the they still do it. It's fuck, it's like
that's
it's
probably
Mountain
why Jones sodas.
Mountain Dew Yahoo, something like that. Yeah, Jones is good as hell.
Jones
because
is
it's
great.
cane sugar.
So
sugar cane.
So it's just cane sugar.
Sugar.
So my thing is like I've never had Diet Dew, because I drink Diet Dew. Like I don't drink sugar pop because I don't like the aftertaste. People don't drink Diet Pop because they don't like the aftertaste.
Yeah,
it's just a
there's a preference.
What's the thing? Do-si-do or whatever. Yeah. It's whatever.
That's
not the term.
I used to bank off of Diet Mountain Dew because at the high schools and shit because I just graduated last year, and so. Yeah. In high school, they after something that the Obamas passed, it was like a health thing for school lunches.
Yeah,
and school lunches couldn't have all the unhealthy shit. Yeah, so like they took away like beef jerky and all the real pops and all the sugar shit. Like the ice cream.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah, Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
and it was her thing that she did in her presidency. Well, when the first lady takes a cause and she runs with it. That was
just
her
like
thing.
the no drugs with Nancy Reagan. And
yeah, exactly. And she ran with it. And well, when they got rid of that, they only had Diet Pop at the stores. And eventually, I started taking. Yeah, we're from Michigan, Diet Pop. But yeah, when they started only having Diet, it wasn't until high school when they started letting you actually bring drinks to school. And so in freshman year, I'd bring 4 Mountain Dews in my backpack, and then one day kids would always ask me, "Hey, you got an extra Mountain Dew for me?" Yeah. And I'd be a dick, and I'd be like, "Yeah, it's $5.
$5, dude. Let me get your lunch money."
Dead ass, dude. some people would do it because they're such rich fucks
yeah,
in my school I went to. I don't know if I name dropped it or not, but
No.
there was a lot of rich
I don't
fucks in
think
my
you
school. If I did, I don't even care because
cares?
it's true. They
Where
hated
was
me
it at?
anyways. Heartland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heartland High School. That's what
Yeah.
it was called. Oh, okay.
Heartland High School. And
That was just like here in Holland. It was Holland High School.
Yeah, everyone in there is fake as fuck. I only literally talked to like 4 or 5 people from my high school, and they're cool. Every single one of them are cool as fuck. But there was a lot of like the snotty rich kids of my generation, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of that in that.
Did
school,
you have like
and the
a
frat kids?
Did
and
you
shit.
have like a core group though that you kind of hung out with?
Yeah, the redneck kids.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I was one of those people like me and my wife are kind of like opposites. Where like she had her group and that was kind of it.
But I was around with everybody.
To where
too.
like I hung out with like everybody.
Yeah.
I had like a lot of different friend groups and stuff. So then when we met, it was kind of like.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
then I had her group too, so I had like so
For
many groups.
the people who
to,
I
like,
hung
try
out
to
with,
like holy shit.
there was always people in like the emo groups and like the frat groups that
Oh,
still
yeah,
had like
yeah,
a
yeah.
slight redneck side, and they would be
Yeah,
the cool ones
that's
in the
true.
redneck group because the redneck group was way more open than like like the frat groups and all that other shit.
Yeah, that-
like the
the
baseball.
jocks,
Yeah,
the
the
jocks.
jocks have to be with their crew of people because they're better because they have a position in the school.
Yeah, and the cheerleaders and stuff
Exactly,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, the preppy.
Yeah, the
that's what we
preppy
would
ones.
call
It was
preps.
hard. It was hard to get in with them. It was hard
Yeah.
to get in with them.
Yeah.
But if you want to be with the
But if
redneck
you
kids, you
made
really just had to
friends-
talk and be cool, and just not be a dick to people, and you'd be cool with everybody.
But if you
know?
made friends with somebody that wasn't a jock, that was friends with a jock,
Mm-hmm.
and then you went to one of those parties with that friend that was friends with the friend, and then all of a sudden you might start getting more incorporated. That
Yeah,
was kind of like
exactly.
my route with some of them, not all of them.
only everyone's
not
like,
that
fuck
I really,
that Thornley kid. I'm not.
not
bringing
that I
him."
really cared. I wasn't that person that wanted to be popular. I was just kind of like, I have a lot of interests. I'm not just
Yeah.
interested in being goth.
People only.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when my wife, when I met her, she wore fishnets, trip pants, the whole fucking 9 yards.
no
dude.
shit.
Oh yeah, but she's not now. Not like that now. I mean, it's just a thing. It's a phase. It's what you're interested in at the time.
We all
And
go
you
through
get
a phase in
interested
high
in other
school.
stuff.
I went through my Kid Rock wannabe phase.
Not to say that she doesn't listen to the same music. Like
Mm-hmm.
we all. I mean, look at my fucking place. I mean, we also listen to the same music. It's just that was just the
Yeah.
thing then.
Exactly, and like that's how it was for most areas, is that all the kids hung out with each other. But now, like, as social media has gotten more and more, it's become easier to stay associated with just those certain people. You
Yeah.
know, because think about it.
Become
now,
easier, way easier.
because all you have to do is just go, and plus with the way the algorithm works is, if you look up Dukes of Hazzard 10 times, you're going to get a lot of Dukes of Hazzard fans and people who are interested in Dukes of Hazzard surrounding you, because that's just what they're
By
going to show
looking
you.
it up, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
because
that's just what
they're
you're
gonna
going to
show
get
you.
on your
So, like,
suggested.
if you start liking a lot of Dukes of Hazzard posts on
Oh, yeah,
Facebook,
yeah.
your whole feed is going to be nothing but Dukes of Hazzard and
Fuck,
things relating
yeah.
to it. You know,
Yeah.
You talk about puppies, and the next thing you know, you're going to get Dukes of Hazzard ads on your Facebook probably.
I don't
you'll
even
probably
know if-
see.
do I don't even know if I get ads.
Do you you don't get them in your feed? How often do you scroll your Facebook feed?
Oh, Facebook. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant like on this video. I thought you
No,
meant,
not on this
because you
ad.
brought up Dukes of Hazzard.
No, not on this
multiple
video.
times. Okay, all right.
Probably not this video because
No, no. I was gonna be like, no,
Yeah.
but yeah, ads. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's gonna so you're gonna get that on your phone, and then my phone
probably
is
say like what at one every 5 or 6.
yeah.
You think
Yeah,
post
there's
has
an
an ad?
ad every 5 or 6 posts, I'd say. Sometimes sooner than that. Like if you watch on a Friday at like 5 o'clock.
How many friends do you
there's a
have
lot
on your
more ad.
personal Facebook though? I got like 670.
I've got so much. I got probably 2,000, I'd guess.
I
Because
know.
I just it's
I was
gotten to the
looking at my
point-
friends list and I'm like,
Yeah.
should I just start adding people?
exactly. Like
Should I start
use
adding
promote-
people to my friends list, like anybody? But then I'm like, but then I have to go through with me.
Yeah.
Then I have to go through my posts and be like, okay, now I have a picture of my kids and my wife and stuff. Now I have to like put this as friends only, because my whole profile, I'm sure you looked at it before you came here.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
public. Everything is public. Like everything I post is public. Like I don't give a fuck. You want to look me up?
There you go.
Sorry, that was sitting on you. You want to look me up? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, I don't care. Look me up. I really don't care what the fuck you think of me. Like,
Yeah.
my I'm an open book on social media because I don't really post anything on there other than what I'm working on or like a really, really cute picture of my girls or something like that because I think it's worthy of going on there. Other
Something
than
you
that,
want
I
to
just
put on
keep
social
my shit
media.
to myself. Like I love the pictures. We got so many pictures.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? But I don't need to post everyone on my fucking Facebook.
I don't either. I've really started to pull back from that.
But then I'm trying to build a podcast, and I'm like, should I just start adding people because I got 671 friends, people that fucking do podcasts probably got their friends list maxed out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck.
Like I've got like my friends list is getting there because now I have a Facebook page too, but people find my my personal page from it because I'll share my posts. Like I'll be in a ton of
I don't even
Facebook
think
groups.
I
have no shame in self promotion. I have zero shame in it. Because I think if you're a businessman and you're a hustler, you should promote your own content. That's my personal opinion.
Well, yeah.
If you want to grow, you need to make it grow. What can you do to make it grow? Who cares what people think? Like, okay, like personal promotion or self-promotion, whatever you want to call it, that was very shamed on in like towards the beginning of Facebook. Now, because so many people are doing it, it's hard to avoid. Like the only reason I'm
cringe.
That's part of my reason why I stayed.
Isn't it so hard? Is it not like corny? Don't you think to yourself every time you go to do a reaction video, you're like,
my
you
opinion.
just sit here, you're like. Was that cringe? That's so cringe because you got to edit it.
Yeah,
you're editing it, right?
Yeah, I edit the shit out of mine.
Yeah,
because they'll be.
You know what I mean? So you go back and you're like, "Fuck, what do I keep?" I mean, but it's
the reason I don't like.
Not to say like you're saying your whole project
like
is corny. You're not saying your whole project like my whole project is corny as fuck. You shouldn't watch it. No, it's good production, but when you're doing it yourself and you're looking at yourself, you're like, this is corny.
So let me cut you off for a second. So the reason why I don't like doing reaction videos is because a reaction video is raw. I don't like raw content. If you watch any of my content, for the most part, I edit the fuck out of it.
Well, this is completely raw, though.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah,
but
that's what. This is weird.
It is. It is very weird because I usually stutter my words, and when I'm talking on the camera,
you haven't stuttered really well.
Yeah, because I'm talking to someone. Right. When I have a conversation, it's good. But when I'm just talking on my own, you'll see me like, yeah, you're thinking. But if you have someone to talk to, it's way easier because you can. When I shut up, you could spike up.
Right.
You know, like that.
Way easier.
and it's just an automatic cue of a conversation. But the reason anyways, getting back on track, the reason I like album breakdown videos more than reaction videos is because I could put more detail into an album breakdown video, show up facts, do some research. Like, for example, in Upchurch's song Hitchhike that he just dropped on Mud to Gold, I have yet to finish my album review video on that, but I know exactly what I'm going to say in it because I wrote it down. It is scripted, but it's my opinion. I just wrote it down and I'm reading it to you. And while also showing clips and whatnot too. It's like a documentary, sort of my opinion, basically. I like to pull up, like,
that's fine.
In the thing,
that's perfectly fine. Doesn't
that
have
I'm
to
working
be.
on. I just had a Joe Biden moment in the
thing.
But no, in the video, what I'm working on is I want it to be. So there's one line in Upchurch's song Hitchhike, and he says, knocking my face off like my friend Charlene. He says that in one of the songs. I forget exactly how the lyric goes, but that's a reference to his song Pond Creek Road that he did a couple years ago. That's a rock song. His friend Charlene died on Pond Creek Road, and he was there that day, and so she was very close to the family, and she died on Pond Creek Road, and so he referenced that, and I in this video, I'm going to connect those songs together and why they sort of match up a little bit. With like the references, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love to bring like how Eminem did the song Stan, and then he referenced that again in another song. I forget what song. Oh man, I forget. I can't remember the song. I forget all Eminem song titles. There's so much.
I told you earlier, I'm not.
A title
sorry
guy.
for smacking my gums there. I'm not a fucking album guy or like an album title or even song title, dude. I'm just like a fucking. You start playing it, I'm like, yeah, I know that song. But
Yeah.
I don't know what it's fucking called.
I only know the
I don't know what
songs
it's
that
called.
I play.
I don't know what the fucking album's on.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff. I mean, I do know some, but like, I don't know. There's some people
Mm-hmm.
out there that they'll be like, oh yeah, that's the song titled this, and that was on album this
Yep.
that came out at this date, and I'm just like, fucking shut up, encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Like,
That's me.
like that's you with what?
Kid Rock.
Upchurch and Kid Rock?
Yep, Upchurch and Kid Rock. Definitely. And it's funny because people be like, yeah, and then did you see this in this episode of the Dukes of Hazzard? Because they see that I know my
Yeah,
shit.
that's true,
And then
that's
I laugh
true.
because I've never seen the entire Dukes of Hazzard show.
No, you haven't?
Nope, I haven't. I haven't finished it. I've only gotten to season 1. I've seen like the highlighted episodes, but I haven't sat down and watched every episode. You can't binge watch that show. There's no storyline to each episode.
Did you get into the rebel flag thing like after Dukes of Hazzard?
No, it was because of Dukes of Hazzard. It was always
So
the
it's
red.
because of Dukes
It was
of
the
Hazzard.
redneck flag. It was the
So
Duke
you-
flag.
so you got-
I grew up watching
so you
Dukes
got
of
into
Hazzard.
so you got into the
I had a
rebel,
General Lee when I was 4 years old.
So you got into but you got into Dukes of Hazzard.
I
And
didn't know what the
then-
rebel
and then-
flag was. It was just the flag on the
And
General
then you got
Lee.
into the rebel flag because of Dukes of Hazzard, but
Mm-hmm.
you only watched Dukes of Hazzard for like a season, and then you just like took off on this rebel flag thing.
No, because Kid Rock reps it as well.
Still,
Not anymore. But
Why?
he did tell protesters to kiss his ass when they told him to denounce it. He's
Yeah.
like, kiss my ass, because
but he doesn't use it.
he does Southern rock.
But he doesn't use it.
No, he doesn't use it, I don't think.
Right?
Not publicly, anyways.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if he
Wait,
uses
why?
it still. Well, he does have a General Lee actually that he used in his fish fry concerts.
And he doesn't use it though.
Yeah, the flag's on the car.
No, Kid Rock.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
He's got a rebel flag on his car.
Yeah, General Lee.
He's got a General Lee.
Yeah, and he's
Does
got
he
a golf
drive
cart.
everywhere?
Yeah.
Where's the last time did you drive it?
Well, I saw it at the Kid Rock fish fry. That's where I did a hood slide on it.
You did a hood slide on his car.
Yeah, he did a hood slide competition, and John Schneider hosted it.
Really?
Yeah, he showed up, and it was.
And you got to do it. Did he shout you out? Did he say like fucking?
Oh, we talked
ChunkeyMonkey40?
about it on the live stream, and I because the
you
only
did a
way
live
I've
stream.
met Kid Rock is through 2 live streams.
Yeah.
One of them actually. I tried to get on another one when quarantine first hit, but my connection was shit, so I didn't get the chance to. But I have had I've met his son and I've met his fiance, and I've talked to them both. You know,
And
his
he
son.
did a live stream with him.
Yeah, his son is someone who I look up to because when I met up with him and we had dinner that night, he gave me so much good advice. A lot of the stuff that I've told you in this podcast, going back to my plans for my YouTube channel in the future, that's sort of what I've learned from him. Is
Right.
that people want to get to know you, not what you're interested in.
Yeah.
And so that's a lot of my mission statement with my channel is that's where I want to go. And it's because of him. But yeah, I've only talked to Kid Rock twice. And once, actually. Twice. Same thing. I talked to him. I don't know if he heard me or not on the second one because I was so
Because
glitchy
you're
and
so
shit.
glitchy.
Yeah, but yeah, it
We'll
was
just say 2 times.
Yeah.
We'll just say 2 times. It was cut short though. The second time.
Yep. But yeah, so where was I going? Oh yeah, the hood slide. So the first time I talked to him though, Audrey, his fiance, knew me because she was sort of, I guess, in charge of the hood slide competition he was doing on his General Lee at his fish fry event, which was like a 2-day carnival that was Kid Rock themed, and he played 2 big concerts. He had George Thorogood, Gretchen Wilson, Wheeler Walker Jr., people like that open up for him.
Gretchen Wilson?
Yeah,
Who the fuck is that?
she's the song Redneck Woman. She was popular like in his era, in Kid Rock's era when he was first coming up.
Okay.
Well, I guess like, you know,
Okay,
early
no, I
2000s.
know. I think I know who it is, but I was confusing it with that fucking one fucking the political activist. I don't know, some Gretchen Thunberg. Was it Thunberg?
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg. That's who I was confusing it with. I was like,
My
like,
childhood.
Gretchen Wilson. Why did I think of her? Gretchen Wilson. Like now it really sounds familiar to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that sounds familiar. But I just
You've
don't
definitely
really
heard
know.
her song
I've-
Redneck Woman if you live in Michigan.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so the fish fry, he had a hood slide event where people could sign
People
up
are
and
gonna be like, wow,
slide
you're a
over
fucking
the hood of his.
idiot.
Yeah. We both had like a 2-minute brain fart there.
Yeah, we
'Cause
did.
We've been going for 2
did.
hours and 15 minutes here.
Yeah.
But-
Well, you can keep track here now. Yeah, you're like one of Like
Yeah.
when I can do this, you can keep track of the time. Yeah, 2 hours, 15 minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's cool. Damn, we've been talking for a while.
Dude, I didn't even know.
Me neither. It felt like maybe an hour. I was thinking. But yeah, he let people sign up to do a hood slide on his General Lee. And there was tons of people who were drunk as fuck, fat as fuck, and they plopped on the thing and just put a dent into the hood and whatnot. Like,
Oh,
like at the end
man,
of it.
really?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh, it was dented to
Someone
fuck?
got it with their knee. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He
That's
thought
what I
just
was
the
gonna
hood would get
ask,
fucked up.
actually.
But yeah, so he put the car together. He put a new front end on it just for that specific event.
Really?
Yeah, and John Schneider showed up. He hosted
So
it on the second day.
okay, all right, yeah.
And I did a video of that.
He took the original off and put a new one.
That's
on
actually
for the
one
event.
of my most popular videos on my channel. Is John Schneider hosts Kid Rock's hood slide competition.
I probably didn't watch that one.
But yeah, so he's used the General Lee and whatnot in his stuff. He's very open about it. He's played Bo's Extravaganza. You know, there was a
How many
rebel flag on
videos?
stage.
How many
for that.
videos you got on your channel? Sorry, I'm going off track.
I would
but
say
that reminds
I
me.
think
That made
1,000,
me think.
2,000 maybe.
How many?
1,000, 2,000.
1,000 or 2. That's a huge gap.
Well, I used to do daily videos when I first started.
Really?
Because I was making them so shitty. I mean, I was literally.
So you were literally
using
like a
Xbox
daily
screen
vlogger.
record. I was using Xbox screen record, and then I was uploading it to OneDrive from there, downloading it to my computer.
Those
and
are
then
all still on your
editing
channel.
it. Yeah, they're all still
Yeah,
up.
you're waiting
And then
for
I was
them to blow
editing
up,
it,
dude.
And I was editing it in Movie Maker. Well, I just don't want to take them down because what's the point?
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
If
It's
you
where
want
you
to watch
started.
them,
It's
watch
where you
them.
started.
Exactly. I don't believe in covering up your past. If you got a past, rep that shit because there's nothing you could do about it. And if you're hiding it, that means you did something wrong.
Yep. That's true.
It's just that simple. If you have something you don't want to say, it's because it's wrong.
And that's the way
I
like,
think
a
people
lot
just
of
need to be
people-
vocal and honest and be willing to hear other people's opinions on everything. Everything. Like
You do.
music. I love hearing I had friends who recommended me, you're probably gonna get a kick out of this. You're gonna be shocked I'm even saying it. But Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah.
Friends have showed me Billie Eilish, and I fucking love that chick.
I told
Her
you
music
earlier,
is
my
amazing.
shit's full of like pop remixes and shit.
Dude,
Like, of course.
And not only that, there are a few K-pop songs I fuck with too.
K-pop, I haven't really gotten that.
There's, they're not the best, but I like them because if they were playing, I wouldn't be like, that fucking sucked. Like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, to me, that's how I feel when I hear the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I hate them.
You really do?
Oh, I hate them. I
Why?
can't stand them.
Why
They're
do you
just
hate the
annoying.
Red Hot-
That and Rick Springfield too.
Like, why do you hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Though?
I just don't like their
What's
music. I
wrong?
think the guy I don't like the California sound. It just sounds bad to me.
Oh, you just don't like that whole vibe.
Yeah.
You just don't like the band's vibe.
Yeah, I don't like their vibe. I don't like their sound. I don't like the
What
lead
about the
singer's
bassist
voice.
though? Do you think the bassist is good? Like he's talented? Like, he's
I
fun?
would have to listen to a song and actually
So
be able
you
to pay
haven't even
attention to
given
it.
them that much of a chance.
I hear my mom play them all the time, and I just am like, fuck that. I can't stand
I
it.
think I'd like your mom.
Probably. My mom listens to a ton of music.
Should have
so
brought your mom.
I should have. She had to work today though.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Work second shift.
No.
First
Day.
day shift.
Yeah. She was
It's
off
out at
around I think like 4 o'clock, 5
4
o'clock.
o'clock. I was gonna say
So right as I
5.
was showing up, she'd have a 2-hour drive.
Still could have fucking planned that.
Yeah,
shit.
we just now be
You have
starting.
to come back. You have to come back with your mom.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah. That'd be fun. My mom would have a blast. She'd be like, oh, this is crazy. I feel like I'm on TV.
Dude, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh,
you
dude,
closer
we-
to your mom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very.
Very.
Yeah, I've always been close to my mom.
Yeah, your dad?
Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten
Were
close
your
to
mom
him.
and dad still together?
No,
No?
they're divorced.
Well, you're like me. You're
But-
like what? Like fucking 90% of the population?
Yeah, everyone is.
I mean, seriously, it's like if your mom and dad's still together, like you fucking like
You're
have
like
it
that.
good.
You're that. You're
Like-
like, holy shit, you got a good life, man.
Like, well, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
You do. Like that's my goal. Like not
Unless-
goal.
unless
I
your
shouldn't
parents'
say
relationship
goal.
is
Like that's my
fucked.
goal is to stay together. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna stay together. Like that's the thing.
Unless your parents'
it's like-
relationship is fucked. I mean, I think honestly, if it's a toxic relationship, it needs to be
Yeah,
ended.
it does.
And I think
you can't
it's-
stay around.
I think
with
a
that.
divorce could really, in the end of the day, be the best thing to do to a relationship.
Yeah, it can.
It's sad when you break up. Like,
It can. No, I
Yeah.
completely agree.
yeah, you could have.
If it's really that toxic, and it's
Exactly,
like
if it's
you really
toxic-
don't love each other, you're just in it for the kids.
Very.
And then you get to be like that age.
and plus, then the kids get 2 Christmases.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Yeah, that was always the best.
That was the best. It was like 2 Christmases, hell yeah.
Yeah,
But
mom
honestly,
says no
the
to it,
Christmases,
dad says, yeah, sure, whatever,
No.
I'll get it.
the Christmases when they were together were better.
Yeah.
You know, to me.
Oh, for sure. Because
it was like,
it
you
was
know,
family. It's a
it was
good memory.
family.
You know, it's happy memory.
We had more presents though.
True.
You know, Dad had a good job. Dad had a good job. Everything
Mom
was
took it
great.
away.
Everything
Half of
was
it.
great. You know, everything. And then all of a sudden, Dad's gone. It's like, oh shit.
Oh, you didn't get
Yeah.
half and half with your parents?
Yeah, no, well, it started out like that, and then, yeah, it was like, you know, like, kind of like half and half. Well, everything was weird at first, because I was like, I remember a lot of it, because I was like 12 or something, like, I don't know, 11 or something. I think it was 11 when they got divorced or something, and, yeah, I don't know, it was just kind of weird at first, you know? It was like, okay, well, it is what it is. I get him, see him at this time, and then the courts get involved. Oof, there it goes.
Yeah.
That burp. But then the courts get involved.
I was
and then it's
lucky to
like,
have
fuck,
my
then
parents.
you got to make the decision. I made the decision to go live with my dad, and that's when like I moved away for a while, and it's like, yeah. Ugh.
See, now me and my brother, we both just did half and half, and our parents lived close by, so we were able
How
to
much
go.
older is your brother?
He's 18 months, so he's
Oh,
20
okay,
now.
okay, so
yeah, and
he's
I'll be
not-
turning 19 this year. But so, oh shit, what was I just gonna say?
Divorce, and like
Divorce.
half and half.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my brother were fortunate enough to get half the time. So Monday and Tuesdays would always be with mom. Wednesdays and Thursdays would be always with dad. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be
switched.
with whoever. Yep. We
Oh,
would switch
whoever.
between.
Yeah,
so
okay,
it would be
switch.
so
Every
it would
other
be
weekend.
mom one weekend and then dad
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
weekend. And so we were fortunate enough to get equal time with both parents. And so we were like, me and my dad's relationship wasn't the greatest until the divorce.
Yeah.
The first thing
yeah,
we
no
did
shit.
to really bond,
It's like the same
the
with
thing
me.
that really where me and my dad bonded, because it was always my brother is the guy who bonded with my dad, and I was the one who bonded with my mom. I was mama's boy, he was daddy's boy.
Yeah.
And so once the divorce happened, we're both with them equally. So as Lucas got older, my dad was sort of wanting to spend more time with me, and I wanted to spend more time with him. And that's
Right.
when I started tinkering with Dukes of Hazzard, something that he watched as a kid, and he got me into watching as a kid. I mean, he bought us a General Lee in 2005. It was for Christmas. He got it when the movie came out, and with Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott.
Yep.
That one with Jessica Simpson as
Yep.
Daisy. Everyone
Yeah.
remembers that. Not to say anything, but
Yeah.
well, it's true. Everyone knows she's hot as hell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so my dad got us into Dukes of Hazzard. It was sort of something that we had connected on. And so when I wanted to go into this jump of a General Lee in downtown Detroit, it was only 40 minutes away. My dad was like, dude, I used to watch Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid. Let's go do
Right.
it. Like they're actually gonna jump a General Lee. Like, what do you mean? And so we went there. We were front row for the fucking thing. The General Lee ramp where it launched off, and it jumped, I think, like 80 feet. Look up the Detroit Autorama Jump 2017 General Lee. It's fucking badass. And they just it's the Northeast Ohio Dukes. I've become good friends with the stunt driver Raymond Kahn. He's cool as fuck. Actually, they were supposed to do an event last year in the UP.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to that, and then they were also going to do the Mopar Nationals. They're doing it this year, and they're jumping a General Lee there.
Oh.
And so now they're hopefully this will promote them a little bit.
Hey.
And because it's going to be an awesome event. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to vlog it. It's going to be
When is it?
it's August.
August.
I think 15th.
My birthday.
It's like 15th to 17th, something like that. It's that weekend or whatever. I forget the exact
Dang.
dates. All I know is Kid Rock's playing on the 14th. And I got to be back in
14th at
Michigan.
the Soaring Eagle?
Yep, and I got to be back in Michigan for that because I want to leave for my trip. If I can do it this year, if I can pull it off financially, I want to leave for my trip on the 5th of July.
5th of July. Mm-hmm. That'll be awesome, dude.
Right after the 4th of July.
I'm totally looking forward to like watching that journey.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
what I'm gonna do is because I haven't talked about it actually. I'm gonna circle the country. I'm gonna go from the UP to South Dakota, down to California, and then I'm gonna go all down California into Nevada, cut through Texas, go to Louisiana, and go check out like New Orleans and shit. Then go to go through Alabama, check out some cool spots there. Go to Georgia, check out the Dukes of Hazzard film locations and some Smokey and the Bandit film locations as well, and do a video, you know, a vlog of that, like I did with Upchurch, finding his music video locations. And
oh, you're gonna vlog the whole thing?
Yeah. Oh, I'm vlogging the entire thing. And then I'm cutting up to Maryland for Arlington Cemetery, DC, and then I want to end it going to Philadelphia to see the SS United States, my first vintage ship that I've ever seen. I have a huge fascination for historic ships like the Titanic and shit. Right. So that's gonna be that's a personal goal of mine.
Museum in Missouri for that.
Yeah. There is.
Yeah, I guess it's like half of like the ship.
Oh, the Branson. Yeah, I've been to that. I've been to the Pigeon Forge one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just actually did that again this year.
There's one in Missouri too for it, because I looked it up.
Yeah, it's cool. See, I love the Titanic and all that. Just reading history on shit like that, it's my favorite thing to do. It's
Did it make you cry, the movie?
No.
Yeah, no.
It was a movie. And plus, as a person who knew the facts before I saw the movie, I was watching it like, that they did that wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
And it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
But yeah, and so I want to see the SS United States, which is an abandoned ship in Philadelphia. If I can, I don't know if it's possible to see the Liberty Bell, when I'm in South Dakota, I'm going to go see Mount Rushmore too.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be like a patriotic journey. That's why I want to leave on July 4th. And plus, I did a video for Christmas, the Freedom Tree, and I guess I should talk about that too. What should I do with my Christmas tree that I have painted red, white, and blue for the 4th of July?
What should you do with it?
Yeah, what should I do with it? Because I did a video, the Jolly Tale of the Christmas Tree, where this kid goes to the store, buys a Christmas tree, and spray paints it red, white, and blue, and he's doing it for a YouTube video. And I put like a chicken bucket on the head instead of a star. And yeah, I want to know what I should do with the thing this year. Like I'm curious what would be funny for me to do for the 4th of July, because I made this tree and I have this red, white, and blue Christmas tree that I spent $50. Well, no, probably $20 in spray paint on, and then I spent another $25 on the tree. You know, I got like $60 invested in this thing. What am I gonna do with it? So it's just sitting in my studio right now.
You need to launch it in the air.
That's what we were thinking, is like fill it with tannerite and then try and shoot it with an AR or something. Do something like extremely patriotic and shit.
Extremely patriotic.
I think, or like, you know, do like some badass, you know, freedom display and skit, and then after that,
something's gotta fucking blow
and it blows off because your drunk uncle's fucking around with
something's gotta blow up. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Something's gotta blow up.
And I think the tree would be hilarious. And then after that, that's when I'll start my journey. And so after whatever ends up happening at the end of that video for the 4th of July, I'm gonna get in my truck and head out, and it's gonna be the patriotic journey.
Dude.
And the series is gonna the series is going to be called Traveler, because someone nicknamed my truck that because my car was nicknamed the General Chunkey.
Right.
Because I bought these magnets for it that said General Chunkey, had an American flag on the top and an 01 for the door. They were funny to do, and so that's kind of how I branded the video I just made about my car getting totaled. Right. That's going to release shortly after this podcast. And and yeah, so I branded it as the General Chunkey, and then I was like, what should I name the new truck? And someone was like, General Lee had a horse named Traveler. And I was like, well, shit, that's exactly what I'm going to do with the truck, is travel. Exactly. And so I was like, that's got to be the name. And then I was like, it'd be cool if I did a series like that too. Then the ideas started coming to me, and I could just, you know, start it with a small goal of traveling to try and find bullhorns for the truck, and just do something small and work up something and make the truck an actual character on my channel. Yeah. And because I want to go for more of like a story on my channel rather than just random videos here and there. Right. Like that's what my channel's always been, is, I'm going to do this video right here. No, I want it to be a YouTuber on the run, living in the bed of his truck.
In the bed.
Yeah,
dude.
In the bed.
It's going to be awesome.
Mattress in the bed.
It's going to be awesome, dude. And you're going to love it.
Yeah. At 18 years old, I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be an experience of a lifetime. I'm in a position where I can do it. Why the fuck would I not do it?
Right there, dude. I think that's a perfect way to fucking end this podcast.
Hell yeah. I think so too.
Perfect fucking way, dude.
At exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds too. We timed it right.
Nope. 2 hours and 30 seconds. Or 30 minutes.
2 hours. I read that wrong.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that is awesome.
I'm excited for
I'm
it.
excited. I'm happy to fucking met you. This is the
Thanks,
first
man.
time
I'm
we've ever
happy to
met.
meet you, too.
First time we've ever met.
Yeah, I know. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
I've been nervous as fuck for this for like a week. You could ask the people around me.
No, I'm sure.
I've been nervous because I'm like,
but
you know,
it was awesome. But it was not nervous at all, huh?
Exactly, because it
Not
was
at
just
all.
meeting up with a buddy. Talk like we both have
Just
interests
talking.
that are common, and
Yeah.
we have more in common just meeting than I thought we did. Like I didn't
Yeah.
know what you thought about me or anything. I was like, I don't know what I'm getting into.
No.
I don't know who this guy is. He does urban exploration. Who is this guy? And then I see, oh, he's interested in bands. He's interested in rock music. We've
Yeah.
got a lot in common. He likes, you know, he's got Dimebag Darrell on his wall. That's cool as fuck, you know. He was in a band. He's got an awesome podcast studio.
Yeah, it's,
you know,
it's just.
we got to go
meeting up
next
and
time we
talking.
meet up. We're going on an exploration somewhere.
That's for sure.
Let's
That's
do
for
it,
sure.
man.
That's for sure. Awesome.
Hell yeah,
And Derek Thornley?
Thornley. Yep,
H. I was missing the H. Derek Thornley.
he is.
ChunkeyMonkey40. Why did I say country? Because you're a country boy.
I guess so.
ChunkeyMonkey40
Country
on YouTube.
ChunkeyMonkey40.
CountryMonkey40.
Changing the name
Fucking change it. Rebranding now at 10,000 some plus subscribers. You know,
with
you
a
should really
license
go-
plate that already says Chunky.
No, you like Upchurch. I know there's a lot of fucking people in Michigan that like Upchurch.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. Machine Shop, like I said, in Flint, sells out every time.
Quick.
Does reaction videos. Kid Rock. I mean, come on.
I'm a
Follow
fan.
this dude.
I'm a fan of everything. If you've ever lived in a trailer park, you'll become a fan. And I'm proud of that because trailer park people are cool as fuck.
For sure, dude. Awesome.
All right, man.
Great having you on.
Great having you on. Stay rebel.